All right. And here. Right. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry for that. My internet connection disconnected. So I had to go down and restart my router. Now everything is fine. I don't know why it happened. There was a couple of network engineers at my neighbour's house today. It might be somewhat related. I don't know. It's very inconvenient, to say the least. Let's get Star Citizen up and running again. And switch over to this. Reconnection succeeded. You're fucking right. Right, okay. Okay. It's just loading up the game now. But sorry for the interruption. Nothing I could have done. I just thought it was funny that we were talking about the SC gods taking offense to me talking about 30Ks and then my internet connection goes dead. I think Shady Phase might have a point. Alright. Because the game was running great. Alright, so I should be... Oh, Everest Harbour. Oh, that's where I am because I was picking up cargo. Yeah, that cargo won't be there anymore. I'll have to re-accept that contract. Or maybe the contract will still be there. I don't know if they persist between sessions. Alright. Oh! I'm actually in my ship and shit. Hey, Hero Brian, welcome back. My internet connection died. It must have been the SC gods that Shady Phase was talking about. Right. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that, internet connection died. I still have all my shit. Nice! Oh, that's good. That's cool. Look at that. Persistent database. Literally in action. Time to buy a second Zeus just in case. Yeah, the SC gods, yeah. You may have had a point there, Shady. My internet connection died minutes after you mentioned that. I was down for a few minutes there. I was a little worried. I was like, no, come on, can't cancel stream. Must stay consistent. Must do more. Alright, so I'm going to Sakura Sun Magnolia Work Center. Which is a mouthful. Sakura. I'm going to assume it's this one. Well, I'll be coming into daylight soon. I'm already in a ship. Whatever. It seems kind of bizarre to me that you can't set a route when you're on foot. What if you are stranded in the middle of nowhere? Nobody's answering your rescue beacon request, so you have to walk to the nearest place and you don't know which way to walk. I guess you have a compass. Oh, that would be a big giveaway. I guess that would work, but setting a thing on your radar, like you can in, you know, in building blueprint radar stuff, that'd be kind of nice. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Communications, hail. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Oh, let's get into SCM mode, eh? Not that I really need to. I'm pretty sure I'm still decoupled. Alright, so I have 6 boxes. I gotta take them with me to a place on the surface. And then I can start earning rep with Covalex. Which I wouldn't wouldn't mind doing. Give me a sense of progress as it inspires me to do other things, I'm sure. Ground maps will be expanded on from what they are now. Nice. Did I put my landing gear? Yeah, I did, yeah. Alright. So we're going... Where are we going? Oh, we didn't even set a course yet. Let's find it. Sakura! Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to be following those instructions. That's a bit insane, that. Yeah, 3.6 kilometers. Oh, that's a ship, okay. I don't know why it's telling me to go to the planet first. That seems odd. I'm going to do that again. Can't help but feel it'll be better. Sakura. It is this one, right? I would head south, I think. I would just head to what I would call the bottom of the planet, but I guess it's not really that simple. I wish I could just get a target for like where it is I'm actually supposed to be going. That's Hurston down there, right? Yeah. Alright. I don't know why it's routing me here, honestly. Okay, let me just have a look at the map again. If I were to take it literally, I would go towards, and then towards the dark side into the base of the planet, assuming I know which way up and down is. Right, where's the daylight line? Let's see, that's it there. Is it possible that I just need to go this way? I'm just going to get closer to the surface. I think that's my main problem here. I'm still in the vicinity of the station. Yeah, the atmosphere comes up quite high on this one, so I don't want to be diving too low. Alright. We're underway. We are underway. It's going to be a lot of darkness, though. I was hoping that we would maybe land on the planet as it gets into the light, but I don't know which way the planet actually turns. Sakura. There we go. Not really sure which way I'm going here, but I think I'm going the right way. Ish. Reroute, there we go, thank you. The ship's computers should send it the right direction once you QT. I don't QT though. Unless it's like multiple orbital markers, I tend to do the final stretch by hand. I like hand flying a lot. Alright. Because look at the views, eh? I don't want to be wasting that. Should do a spline jump around the planet. Not gonna do it. I'm enjoying the trip. I never liked it when they introduced the spline jumps. And from what, I forget who it was that said it to me in the chat yesterday, but from what I can tell from that, it's a permanent thing now. When initially it was put in just to help with testing, to allow people to test transitioning from atmosphere to space in 3.0. Then they put in spline jumps and what else did they put in? I think yeah, you were able to actually quantum travel down quite close to the ground compared to what you can now, so it has changed a bit. But I still don't like the idea of just whizzing around from space through the atmosphere. I am a bit curious about one thing though. What happened to the atmospheric entry effects? I remember that they had that on the signed distance field system. I read about that. And it looked really good. And for somebody who plays a game like this for the flight as much as anything else, that was a big deal for me. I was really looking forward to testing that when I came back to the game, but it doesn't look like it's available. Still there, is it? Okay, I've not seen any. Even when I've gone banging through an atmosphere at a kilometer a second, it's just like nothing. But I could have missed a memo, obviously. Alright, try and keep myself somewhat level. Oh, I love this. Oh, so good. You're probably the only person I've seen who walks and slow boats it everywhere, and the re-entry effects are still there, just everyone jumps everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never really know how to explain this, so I'll try. Actually, I'll tell a little story first. It might actually explain it better. I'm a weirdo, fair enough. I played EVE Online a lot, and EVE Online was two things to me. It was the first MMO that I ever paid to play, because I thought paying for MMOs was stupid. And I still kind of do, a little bit. And I mean subscription here. I don't mean like, paying for a game at all. I mean like subscription model. At that time I thought it was stupid, and I tried World of Warcraft a few times and I really couldn't get into it. So I was like, nah, I just can't bother paying for a game that I'm probably never going to play. And then I was working in a local council office, and who should walk in? Who should walk in but somebody I went to college with. Players loudly complained things were too slow. Gamers today, we want fast travel everywhere. I have no problem with fast travel being in a game. I do have a problem with kind of being pushed to use it though. I like choice. I don't want to be forced into things. Which is why I think shields arbitrarily being deactivated when you're in nav mode in this master mode thing is stupid. Especially if you have the power block, the power currency or whatever it is to actually turn on your shields, but you're just not allowed to. That seems a bit weird. I don't like forced behavior like that. But anyway, my friend came in where I was working, and I was helping them with this stuff. And he and we got on really well at college, mainly because we both love video games, and we both love Star Trek. I'm a big Star Trek guy. And so we got on great, almost immediately. But he comes into my office this day, and he says, "Oh, hey, you'll like EVE Online, right?" Because he'd recently started playing it. This was in 2009. Yes, that's right, 2009, early 2009. And I said, actually, it's funny you should say that, because when he did come in, I had already tried EVE Online. You used to be able to get a free 2-week trial. And there was a time, maybe 3 or 4 years before that, where I actually tried to see if I'd like the game. So I tried the trial, played it for about 2 days, and I was like, nah, not for me. But he was like, dude, after work tonight, bring your laptop over to my place, we'll get it installed, we'll get you a new account with a new trial, I'll give you my... I used his code so I could get a 3-week trial. And that's what I did. We got some dinner in, went to his house, I installed EVE Online, and he was kind of showing me the ropes a little bit. I was like, okay, cool, great. 6 days later, I paid for a subscription. I couldn't stop playing. And what I like about the game is the fact that almost everything in it is a result of player behaviour. Whether it be asynchronous or synchronous interaction. And that's kind of cool. I like that. I have many a good story in that game as a result of players just doing stuff, making stuff happen that wasn't scripted by the developers. So, you know, those massive alliance wars, they're all great, but for me, some of my favourite stories were in wormhole space. Or even if you're just doing a corp war in high-sec or something. You know, there's some really good events that I've kind of been a part of just by logging into the game. And what I really liked about the people, I'll get to that message in a second by the way, what I really liked about who I was playing with, and I joined a corporation about a month into playing EVE Online called Gateway Biodynamics. It was a small group of people, maybe about 10 at most. Not very big, but we were able to get stuff done because we all picked our specializations and we just focused on that. We did some wormhole ops, there was some low-sec stuff that we did. We joined an alliance at some point so we could get kind of our foot into the null-sec world. And it was all great. But what I liked about the group themselves was the fact that they weren't trying to be anybody, but they also weren't doxing themselves. You know? They were just conversing with you as themselves, and then when it came to making decisions in the world, they would just think, well, if I was here right now, what decision would I make? As opposed to, how would I win this game? And I thought that was kind of cool because it got me to kind of think, man, if this was reality, how, like, you know, what kind of person would I be? You know, gets me to ask all those questions in my head. And then I kind of came up with this term that I call soft RP, where you're role-playing the situation, not necessarily a character. And I like to play video games like that. I like immersive games as a result of that. Star Citizen, like, eventually, like, there's going to be VR for this. Chris Roberts mentioned it as a kind of a drive-by mention in CitizenCon, that, you know, VR eventually. And I was like, okay, great. And then I thought to myself, you know, you know, CIG are not really a company that kind of does stuff kind of that'll do. They tend to try to reinvent the wheel to see if they can make a better wheel, right? They do that quite a lot. And the results are usually very good. Usually. I don't think Master Mode is one of those examples, but it's usually kind of good. And I thought about that. Man, if they were to kind of go the whole hog and actually support VR and VR players, because I have a VR headset, maybe they'll also support those, like, treadmills and shit. And then I was thinking about how I play this game, and I'm like, yeah, my gameplay pacing wouldn't change at all, because I don't run around everywhere in the verse with a keyboard and mouse. I'm sure as hell not going to do it on a treadmill. So I kind of like just having that sort of pace. I would say about half the players in SC dislike master modes. Too many seem to think this is its final form and not the first iteration. The thing that kind of bothers me is the forced turning off of things even though your power supply has the ability to power it. Yeah, that's an issue. You either change the power supplies or you change how that works. And quantum boost, where is it? You know, they're the things that pop out to me. Highly doubt they'll ever do full VR. I actually think that's probably one of the easier parts of this whole thing for them. Because they also use Vulkan as a renderer, and Vulkan's an open, renderer. There's a name for that though, but I forgot what it is. And quite a lot of really good VR supported games run on Vulkan. So there are a couple of SC devs who have been very vocal about getting VR into the game. They want it. I mean, yeah, there used to be VR in the game. I don't know if any of you guys were back at the very beginning, where it was just a hangar module. And the only thing you could do was, hopefully, fingers crossed, connect to it, and then load up your ship, or ships, however many you had. You could walk around it in VR. You could sit in your cockpit and everything. It was like fully done. But then they changed the camera system because it was still kind of stock CryEngine stuff. They changed the camera system so they could emulate the stabilization of a bird. I remember that being one of the main inspirations for how the FPS camera works now. And as a result, they had to turn off... At the time, they had to turn off head tracking. There was, for a time, there was no head tracking support. And they also turned off VR at the same time. Stereoscopic 3D rendering and head tracking? Sure, very easy. Full VR? Never. Alright, okay, I don't think I understand what you're meaning by full VR. What do you mean by that? Because stereoscopic 3D rendering, which is kind of what that is, one image per eye, and head tracking, which is where all the gyrometers and stuff in the headset come into place. Full VR. Or 6DOF. So you don't think they're going to take advantage of like body motion tracking or anything? You don't think that they're going to essentially allow their rigs to be control, like have control points on those rigs that can correspond to stuff that you have in your arms and legs, and then support all of that geometry in the 6 degrees of freedom? That would require so much tech animation work. Yeah. I didn't actually think about that. And how do you balance it? Maybe you have one server for the people who are fit and athletic and another server for the others. That's how you balance it. Plus, isn't this game supposed to be a skill-based game? Given the choice, I would play it like that. I know that it would get me fitter. You know, there's plenty of benefits to this. Obviously, people who can't engage with that for various disability reasons or whatever, they wouldn't be able to enjoy it in such a way, at least not with the locomotion. They could maybe enjoy the VR side of things and then just use like a keyboard and mouse or a controller to walk around. You know, there are semi-skimmed versions of this vision that I have always had in my head for this. But I think full VR with the animation work. I wish I knew more about virtual chat or whatever it's called, VR chat. Because I'm pretty sure for some, I don't know this, but if a casual pleb that can install Blender, create a full body avatar, rig it and have it move with them in a game that's not natively designed to do that, and by that I mean the likes of Beat Saber, then surely a company like CIG with a gnarly set of tools can make it happen too. Look at head tracking. I don't use it. I used to use TrackIR, but I don't have that anymore. It broke. I'd just be able to get behind cover and put the gun over cover without having to peek at all. Well, that's a strategy too. VR will come as a matter of time, matter of when. They have a lot of other stuff that needs to come in and get tweaked. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, VR is not a priority, and I'm not saying it is, but you know, the reason I brought this up is because I was trying to explain what the soft RP thing is. Play as if I was there, and what better way to emulate that than in VR on a treadmill? To make you kind of feel like you're there. I've had like a few interesting ideas for types of treadmills that could be built in the future, but I'm sure as hell not able to be brainy enough to build them. But ones that could simulate, like create 3D, like say you had like a 3 meter by 3 meter maybe, or 2 meter by 2 meter square that it's a rolling treadmill made of lots of cells, and then the game essentially scans the geometry around you, and then those cells are elevated to different heights in different parts of the floor around you, so you can lean against a wall and whatever. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. I've not even thought it through all that well to explain it to anybody, but man. It beats having to go to one of those big play centers to get like a physicalized VR environment. Look at head tracking, it at least requires a standard camera, but what if it didn't? What if you couldn't hold Z and look around either? Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that, yeah. Head tracking, as I said, I haven't used it. I did turn on, with this camera, for some reason it does not look at my face very well. With my webcam it sees my face fine, which is weird. I don't understand that. I would expect this, because it's a better sensor, to be better than my webcam, but I'm obviously wrong. My webcam is actually just, I can see it, it's just not plugged in or anything. I've not set it up, but I wouldn't mind getting the mouth and stuff going, you know, the VoIP. I saw that they were planning to improve that. That was mentioned at CitizenCon. I saw that they were planning to improve that, so I'm looking forward to those improvements. Anything for the immersion, you know? If I can look somebody in the eye in the game and see them talk to me, that's cool. I like that. It reminds me again of when I first played with that group of guys in EVE Online, and they were just their avatars to me. You know? And I liked that. Sometimes it's good to just have a game be a game. But you try and get the most out of it rather than try to win it. I don't even know how you can win Star Citizen anyway. There's also Tobii Eye Tracker, very popular. That's true. I have not got one. I've never used one. I have a simulation background, so I've done a lot of flight sims and driving sims of various kinds and trains and buses and all this, right? I've used TrackIR quite a lot in those projects. Then I got triple screens, which I can still do now. I have my main screen here and I have a smaller secondary one here. But as much of a luxury thing as this is to complain about, I actually have two more of my main screens that I can set up in a triple configuration if I wanted to. I much prefer that. Sure, you can't look up. So you can maybe use TrackIR for, or Tobii Eye Tracker for the, you know, the pitch of your head. But for looking around, triples is great. And then for me, triples were kind of ruined for me a little bit when I first played like Microsoft Flight Simulator or Elite Dangerous or iRacing in VR. Yeah, free look lets you lock onto ships with rockets. Yeah, that's for like, yeah. Aren't in front of you. It's definitely an advantage. Oh, yeah. But again, I wouldn't call myself a fighter pilot. I tend to focus on other things to do with flight, I think, rather than the pew-pew side of it. So eventually when I get better at the game, I'm sure that might have to change. It probably will. Did I fly over where I need to go? Wait a minute. I think I did. I did. I was too busy talking to you. Sorry. Alright, let's slow it down. But yeah, I mean, I would love... Free look like... Yeah, sorry, I already read that. That is a... Yeah, I get that that's an advantage, but... I guess it really depends on what it is you're looking for in the game. For me, I think I'm more excited about getting VR into the game more than I am getting a Tobii Eye Tracker, because I know eventually I will not use a Tobii Eye Tracker anymore, because when VR support's out, I'm just going to go there. Assuming I can run it, of course, that's going to be a thing. But I don't think VR can at all be useful, sorry, in a game in its current state because of all the juttering and stuff. You're gonna vomit everywhere. You know, all the kind of rubber banding in some of the animations if the server's trying to catch up and all that. There's so many more of those problems to fix first, which is why, as Shadyface said, VR is not a priority, and it really shouldn't be a priority. But it is something that's I think my most highly anticipated good to have. Nice to have, sorry. Nice to have. Is VR. But I like VR a lot. Not everybody does. Not everybody has a good time with it for various reasons, whether it be motion sickness or eye strain or headache or whatever. I'm one of those guys that was lucky. I've never had any of those problems, apart from when the first time I drove around Lime Rock in iRacing, I got a little bit, there's a crest in that circuit, and I was expecting to become kind of weightless in my body, and I didn't. But obviously my head in the game kind of did. So I was like, oh, I don't feel well, there's a disconnect here. That's the only time, thankfully. But some other people have a bigger deal with it. But yeah, I don't think VR is definitely not going to be 1.0. I'd be surprised if VR is even mentioned by the time 1.0 comes out again. But I think that's probably one of the bigger features that I just can't wait for. I'm really looking forward to getting VR into this. And if they do go the extra mile with, the support for locomotion, like limb trackers and stuff for, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. Like Vive made them, and then other companies made them. I think Pimax has their own ones as well now. But I think it would be really cool to kind of fully rig your body. CIG find a way to have that work with their rig in game. Make yourself look like you. Personally, so long as it's locally done, I kind of like, oh wait, how would that work? Well, maybe that can't happen. I can remember when I played Tiger Woods 2006 on the Xbox 360. You could do this thing where you could use your PlayStation camera to take a picture of the front and the sides of your face, and then it would create your face in the game. It was okay, but it was also 2006, as I said. Face scanning tech's gotten a lot better. You can do a bunch of shit with an iPhone now. I would love to be able to put in some kind of like geometry data from my face into the DNA system and go, here, work that out. And then just choose my eye color, my hair color, maybe my hairstyle. I'll eventually get the eye tracker. VR has always made you motion sick. Alright. So I'm sorry about... I do feel kind of bad when people are in that situation. Especially people who are actually excited about VR, Sometimes it's a case of training. Do a little bit, and then a little bit more, then a little bit more, then a little bit more, and eventually you get your VR legs, as people like to call it. But for some people, it just never goes away. For some people, they rely too much on... And I think that this is where a lot of the motion sickness comes from, honestly. Frame interpolation in VR doesn't feel natural. I would rather cap my frame rate in a VR headset to a lower frame rate than try to get 90 FPS in everything I play using frame interpolation. There's just something really... It feels like I'm slipping through the air. It feels like if the air had a kind of a texture, it would be greasy. It's like I initiate a movement and then some other movement happens that I'm not in control of, and then it catches up, and then there's just something disconnecting about it. But I found I've had far better experiences even just capping it, my VR headset to 60 Hz. And it being just fine. But 90 for the most part, because my PC is quite good. Give you headaches? Fair enough. I wonder how they would ever solve that problem. I forgot that I'm actually in atmosphere. I better start flying. Turn on my lights, eh? It is L, right? Okay, apparently that's not going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to want to get my comms panel up. Which is actually this way. There we go. Somebody's taken off there. I don't know what they're in, and I haven't actually configured any targeting controls on my joystick yet, so I'll just presume they're friendly and pretend they're not even there. The sudden rain. polluting rain. It's dark and I'm having problems judging the scale. My altitude is 2 kilometers off the ground, but is that from sea level or is it from the ground? Alright, the lighting's starting to come in now. Let's work this out. Landing services, they'll help me, right? Come on. Be ready to run if they decide to get silly. Oh, okay. Wow, these places are way bigger than I remember. I remember, like, small outposts. Like a mining outpost and the underground thing as well. The HDMS, right? Horse and Dynamics. Press tab, why? The DCs are massive. What's that? God damn it. Are they gonna let me in? Gateway granted. There is. I have a large one too. Oh, that does make me feel good. Alright, let's go. But the main reason why I like to soft RP a game like this is the fact that the game is gorgeous. Why would you want to zip past all of that? You know? I don't mind slow... What was it you called it? Slow logging it or something. Okay. Drop the landing gear. Get the speed up a little bit. See if I can get in before they start to close the doors on me. That'd be nice. Come on. Alright. Sorry, I'm a pitch here. Oh. I didn't actually hit anything. I think that was like that barrier. Played about with my inner ear, perhaps. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, 6. That's what it was. Oh, distribution centers. Oh, okay. They are going to be missions to take back captured distribution centers, and it was slow boating. Ah, slow boating. Okay, cool. So this is a distribution center, is it? Nice. Right, I'm going to use that free elevator over behind me here. Turn off all my engines. Okay.
Engines are off.
Everything is off. Oh, I can actually... I can't just open the back door from here. I have to open the ladder as well. I don't want to do that. So I'll just go open the back door. Then I'll get back to my tractor beam. But, yeah, distribution centers. I don't know if I remember them. HDMS. So that was the mining station. And then there was another one. HD... something F? HDSF, was it? SF? I can't remember what that stood for. I think that's right. I might be making shit up, by the way. It's totally possible. But yeah, they were much smaller. If they were big at all, it was in the vertical as it went underground. I never played with caves yet, which I think were an evolution on that system. And yeah, but everything was just so much smaller, but now it's like, oof. Pretty mondo bases. And somebody said earlier that the Lorville has been updated. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh yeah, I'm going to go that way, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure I'm in range. Slam it against the ground. It's okay. It's probably not important. There we go. That's one. Damn V-joy. It's not joy. It doesn't bring me joy. It brings me angst and regret and feelings of darkness and despair. DCs are new. Okay. 2 or 3 patches ago. Before that it was just small outposts. Yeah, I think that's probably what I remember, assuming that the small outposts didn't change. But they were all, I remember they were all kind of the same. I remember flying around Stanton and just kind of seeing what all the outposts were, finding all the good views, you know, just fly somewhere, land, you know, see what whoever lived in this particular outpost left behind, empty bottles and maybe things that would fill in a bit of lore, magazine covers, all that kind of stuff. Then you move on to the next one and it's kind of the same, except it's just called something different. And maybe the layout on the ground's a little bit different, but it's functionally the same. Oops. Hold on. Okay, I think that's on the grid, eh? There are also ruins and populated villages with NPCs. In the game already? There's NPCs in places on planets in the game. Because that wasn't a thing, apart from in cities when I played this years ago. Yeah, it's on grid. Any more? Last one. Then we'll hand in this mission, and then we should get some more. Now, if any of them take me to Lorville, I wouldn't mind going, because I've not seen it in years. Is that on the grid? I don't know if that one's on the grid. Now it is. Okay, great. To the freight elevator. Larger NPC outpost towns are coming 4.0. Yeah, I saw that stuff. At the same time though, was it 2 years ago where they first showed off a pyro mission? I think it was who showed it off. There was, the commentary was done by Todd Pappy. I could move my ship closer, but again, am I going to waste the fuel? Would I do that in real life? No. I would just get... Oh my gun. I would just get my steps in. Something's happened. It doesn't look good. There we go. Look at them buns. But yeah, like they did a mission where they picked up, it was that thing. It was that blue curved artifact. That was the objective of the mission. And that had NPCs and stuff in it. I think you were shooting them, but I don't think we've actually seen that in the game yet until 4.0 comes out. Todd Pappy, that's a name I haven't heard in 10 months. That's an oddly specific amount of time. And I noticed a few people have left CIG. Like, I remember Josh Herman was the art director when I stopped playing for a while. He was the guy that worked on Marvel movies and stuff before he worked for CIG. Did Todd Pappy move on to something else, or does he still work for CIG? Time passes, people move on. Yeah, of course, it's like any other industry, right? So, Todd Pappy did move on. Oh. Well, good for him. I thought he was pretty awesome, but... ah, well. On to other things. Not necessarily better, but other. Alright, I don't want to do multiple... oh, Tisa Spaceport. That's, Where am I now? I'm in the Sakura Work Center, right? Have we got anything from here? Oh, got another one coming in. Another one there. Oh no, it's here. Arsenal 1. Everest. Everest. Sorry, Everest. No T at the end of that. Okay. Alright. 2 different places. You know, I'll just go to Tisa Spaceport now. I want to see what's available by the time I get there. And I really want to see Hurston. Lorville, sorry. Again. I have a little question. Hey Brad. Hi dude. Do you know if all the servers will be 1 when server meshing goes live? Not immediately, no. There's never going to be a time when all the servers are 1, because there's going to be loads and loads and loads of servers driving the one universe, if that makes sense. And then but that's not how it's going to be initially. It's like static server meshing, where they're dedicating like fixed server resources to various, like to different star systems, and then I think they're breaking it down into different parts of the star systems as well. But yeah, we would all be playing on 1 server, yeah. That's the idea anyway. Like EVE Online. Yeah, share the universe, yeah. For now there will be multiple region shards, that's right. Yeah, the global shard I think is going to be one hell of a headache for them to solve. But I think it's doable. Right, I'm going to set my... what was it called again? Tisa. Tisa Spaceport. I'll just find it on Hurston. Where are you? Tisa Spaceport. No. I could just look for Lorville, right? That's the name of the city. Ah, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's get up into the atmosphere a little bit and then maybe redo that course thing. Engines? Okay. Here we go. Bring up my landing gear. Landing gear? There we go. Alright. So at least I got the introduction, like essentially the job interview for hauling out of the way. What's the current max population? I have no idea. Whatever it is, it'll be changing soon, I think. Because in the next patch it's supposed to introduce server meshing, and one of the benefits of that is that you can, within a given area, you can theoretically run, have more players in the same space. Which is kind of cool. 250 in 4.0. Damn. And is that in the whole the kind of version of that verse, or is that per area? Current population is 100. They've been getting 500 to 1,000. Shit, man. The maximum they tested was 2,000. Oh, nice. That makes me excited. That's the kind of numbers that I remember seeing in local on EVE Online. Sometimes, you know, like there would be like just fleet battles. I say in the local, I don't mean in local. I don't mean that at all, because nobody was in local unless you were stupid enough to chat in local in nullsec. Why would you do that? But yeah, that's a lot of numbers. That means traffic, and for me, you know, that kind of makes it feel alive, right? Oh, they're talking about the election. The result was the result. Live with it. Whatever. That's... Hold on a second. 4.0 is currently 4 servers of 250 players total. So, okay. That's still good. You know, that's still nothing to kind of shake a stick at. Oh my god, what's happening here? Lost my way again. I really want to look at Lorville. It looked so nice. I remember it looking just amazing before. Still on the night side of the planet. Are we going to get some daylight going this way? I hope so. Alright, let's kind of get our altitude up a little bit. You'll shake the stick regardless. I want 1,000 per area. 250 players in an MMO. What is this? 1995? I understand your point. But yeah. 4.0, whenever it comes out anyway. It'll be an interesting step. I remember when 3.0 came out. It was an interesting step. It really was. It definitely, I remember the first time I did a comms relay thing. Blew my mind. And then you did the, I forget what it was for, but it was like the insurance investigation thing for somebody who was voiced by Sandy Gardner. Pardon me. Or Sandy Roberts. I wonder why she called herself Sandy Gardner years ago. They were married. I've always wondered that. Like over the past few years, whenever you hear or see her, it's Sandy Roberts. But when did that start? Because for years before that, they were married, they had kids. And she called herself Sandy Roberts. Maybe it's a tax thing. Could be a tax thing, eh? What isn't a tax thing, really? I still like the look of my ship, but I'm still so on the fence about getting the, keeping this and getting instead the Taurus. Maybe upgrade this to the Taurus. Oh, I don't know. It's definitely sleeker, it looks more aerodynamic, so when they get the control surfaces in the game, it'll probably be quite nice to fly. But then again, you have those vertical propeller things in the Connie, don't you? And they're always fun. we're gradually getting lower, losing a bit of speed as we go, but I wouldn't mind kind of pitching up a little bit. Kind of keep the altitude for a little bit longer. Take advantage of the curvature. Right, where are my engines actually in the ship? Like, where are they? Like, if I were to have damaged engines, would I just, like, obviously components are one thing, but the actual engine, would I just do that on the exterior? Like, repair that on the exterior of the ship, maybe? Perhaps. Who knows? Part of my Star Citizen career might be me getting a Constellation Phoenix. That's the rich one, right? That's the luxurious one. And because of how I fly, I will give NPC tourists the flight of their life every time. Because we'll go through the atmosphere and navigate the clouds and go through mountains and shit. And they'll be like, whoa! Or something like that, you know. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Constellation Phoenix, that's what that studio is based on. Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, high ticket price, but low density travel. I could get into that, I think. And then have stuff in the cargo hold for a little bit of business on the side, you know. The Taurus would of course just be the full cargo version of that. I still don't... It's really annoying me. I'm not usually this bad at making like decisions and committing to them, but I really don't know if I want to upgrade this to a Taurus. It's a cool ship. It's big and quite imposing, and I think quite iconic for the game. It's like one of those iconic ships. It's purely because of the size of that back door. Let's just get back in the seat. Pay attention. Do 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 do. I'm sorry. Oh, well, something else must have had automatically assigned. I definitely removed 2 off of those guns. Oh, life support. We're in overtime. I'm not sure why, but it is. I shouldn't have any problem spotting Lorville, eh? You can see it from orbit. The sun's starting to come up a little bit. Oh. This could be good. So how do you guys play the game? Do you zip around everywhere in quantum travel, or do you have a chauffeur called a friend who takes you places, and then you go and pop some heads, pick up the thing, and then get back in, and then they fly you out again? Maybe you're not much of a pilot. Some people aren't. Some people play this for the FPS, which is why I have maintained since 2014 they should do a legs-only pack, starter pack. Some people don't want ships. They just want to be there. I've had conversations in Spectrum and on Reddit with people who are like, yeah, I wouldn't mind just kind of having a thing and then maybe using the NPC transportation to get to a moon. Or to go somewhere else where I can maybe set up a land claim and then order parts in from various... I can make contracts for other players to fulfill for me to bring me parts that I need. Pay them handsomely for the convenience. And then I can build my shit and stuff. I might never need a ship. Just run my business from there. I think that's an interesting idea. Making jobs and income for other players. And there are some people who just want to be the mercenaries. They're the people who are quite happy to sit in a prowler, in the back of a prowler, until it's time to go. You know, the kind of on-call mercenaries and stuff. there's so many potential avenues in this game that you could explore, and then there's many avenues within those avenues that you can use to kind of tweak it to your flavor of play. You know? That's super cool. And I'm looking forward to rubbing bulkheads with all of them. By accident, of course. I'm not the best pilot. The Zeus CL. I'm not quite facing the way I'm going, am I? No. Yeah, there we go. How far away am I now from Lorville? Go game! 539 kilometers. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hope you all had a good day and everything today. If you did do stuff, feel free to share stories. I like hearing stories. There are people who want jobs at the cities so they don't have to leave the planets. That could be cool. And I think about that as like a social game. Going back to the VR thing that I mentioned. The social aspects of an interface like that. Full body tracking. Surrounded by the universe that you're in. On a treadmill. You know? You could run your own little shop. Maybe a couple of illicit drugs that you sell in your shop, but don't tell anybody, but they're behind the curtain, but you have to say the special word. And then that can be a thing that's just in the game. Developers never made that. That was a common agreement, a common scratching of backs between multiple parties in the game made this illicit business possible. You could literally make Fight Club. Because you can do boxing now, right? I've never done it, obviously. But I'm pretty sure you can. You can fight people with your fists. You can literally make Fight Club. Get people to knock on the door. And if they don't say the right password, you blow them away. And if you do, well, they either place a bet or they get in the ring. Right? Right. Citizen Club. I met a hot dog seller once. It was a delivery service. Oh, actual player? Is that true? Like an actual player? Wow, that would be cool, Brad. Imagine that too, eh? Like you're I don't know, in an orbit of a planet, and all of a sudden you receive a hail. You answer the hail, and all you hear is like those melodies that come on, that you hear with ice cream vans. And his name, or his ship's name would be something like Hot Dog Seller, and he comes along on the comms going, "Hello, are you hungry? Would you like some takeaway? This would be the perfect time to keep your nutrition in tip-top condition, and I just happen to have an abundance that you can purchase for a special price, of course." That is a fucking business in this game. Could be business. I've lost my my lock on Lorville, although I think it's just over there. I can see lights. Let's check. Lorville. I am not 560 kilometers away, am I? I'm no, see? 375. We're getting there, eh? There we go. It could be fun if you get the ability to make your own ads in-game. Oh. Oh, and you could have them unlisted on YouTube, or listed. And then you could rent billboard space for the YouTube video to come on. And that's your ad. Although I think that there's a bit of an issue with the whole YouTube thing, because I know for years people have been asking, "Hey, can we watch YouTube on our MFDs while we're doing quantum travel? That'd be great, thanks." And And then some of the argument against it is that it would be a copyright problem or something. Cover your eyes, guys. This is pretty... Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Super bright retinas. They're important. I haven't played this in HDR yet. I could. It wouldn't look very good for you guys, though. So I'd better not. Alright, here we come. I'm going to start making my descent now. I'm going to do a ring around the center area. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go around the back of the center area, and then I'm going to go over here. And then I'll go in towards the center area. Yeah, that's a grand plan. But yeah, like imagine... Or even if you don't get the ads in game, but maybe there's like an ads thing on Spectrum. You know, just ad, like company, because you get organization adverts and stuff. Well, I say adverts, but you know, like listings. Is there not like that in the org section? I know you can have an org page, but I can't remember if there's like a more social forum for orgs. I can't remember. But anyway, there could be like an ad space, you know, like an ad space, and you could be like you could become a very lucrative pips supplier. Like you could basically go around doing trading, but only trading in pips. And you could own that market. That'd be something, eh? You and your cabal. That is pretty nice looking, eh? Oh! Entry effects! Finally! First time I've seen them since I actually started playing the game again. Seems the front of the craft's quite streamlined. There we go. Maybe the ads are only your clan logo and some text beside. Well, I guess your clan or your org or whatever. Your clan would have a theme, a particular direction, so... If you want to go around with shipping Big Benny's machines... Which, by the way, should be a contract for player-owned stations. You'll be wanting to furnish your station that people come and do commerce and have meetings and plot in. You will want them to have easy access to nourishment, so vending machines, noodle machines. If you're building a thing, like a player-owned station, I would expect on the contract pages a bunch of player-created 100 Big Benny's machines required immediately. I'll get them for you. Oh yeah. We do have noodles. Yeah, Big Benny's machines, yeah. Time for working Big Benny's, yeah, man. That'd be fun. And especially if they kind of get the economy to work and be affected somewhat by player interaction. You can really sort of pay attention to the trends and look at what other people are doing and go, oh, okay, I can see where I can fit into this and make my piece of money. At least that's how I would expect it to kind of go down. I have to get some fluids when we land. I'm down to 55% fluids. I'm glad it's daylight. I was worried that we're going to land at night. I'm sure it looks great at night as well, but I kind of wanted to see it during the day. Friction's building up now. So it would appear that... Is it just the moons in Stanton that don't have clouds? Like, I mean volumetric clouds. I know some of the moons have clouds, but not all of them have the volumetric clouds like this. Because I was on a moon yet. Was it Cleo? I think it was Cleo yet. No, it wasn't Cleo. Well, I forget. There was a moon I was on yesterday and there was a layer of clouds, but it was that texture that I remember Hurston having back in the day. I don't know how much hydrogen fuel I have at the moment. I better actually get that up. Hydrogen fuel. Why can't I know what that is? Hydrogen fuel. Oh, okay, some hills coming through the clouds there. Oh, those buildings look really big all of a sudden. I keep forgetting how absolutely abused the land in Hurston can be. Wow, look at this. I do wish I had head tracking now. I want to look around, but I have to keep my... I keep going to couple mode. Nah, it's okay. It got glow up 2 patches ago, did it? It looks kind of cool, like. It looks like the industrial area, I guess. Well, there's some high density housing there. It looks super good. I'm so glad I can fly this close to it too. It's kind of nuts. I think one of Hurston's moons has clouds, just thin. Oh, okay. Okay, where do I want to go now? I don't want to go straight to the city. I want to go to the other side of this. Is that the city? I know the clouds make it kind of hard to work that out. I can't wait until the day where, again, I've mentioned this before, flight control surfaces come into the game and me leaning at that pitch, at that roll angle, will actually have me turn left. That'd be nice. This doesn't look like the city. Oh yeah, the water. I remember last year there was a presentation on that. Hurston Dynamics is a weapons manufacturer. Oh yeah, I know that, yeah. I remember the story of Hurston Dynamics. They are definitely the pillagers of the corporations in this place. I'm sure there's a bunch of lore that's been made since I knew that stuff that's been changed or added to or whatever though. What is that? Oh, I can't. I can't roll. Issues. Oh, okay. That's because I pressed Z. That's what it was. Cool. Right, where are we going here? That looks like the main city to me. I don't think there's anything on the other side of that, is there? I don't think so. I'll just head into the main city then. But yeah, the Hurston Dynamics, like their legacy goes back like hundreds of years, doesn't it? They had a big part to play in the Vandul War, I think. They were instrumental in that, if I recall. I really can't wait for that weather system. What was it called again? It was part of something else. Yeah, Lorville's hiding in the smog, yeah. I'm looking forward to the clouds being blown based upon the winds and stuff. And then me feeling that wind. Is that the big building? Alright. I'm gonna go through the back of the big building because I think it's left to right is back to front, so I'm gonna go this way. I don't remember being able to fly this close before. I remember that initial no-fly zone for Hurston was crazy. A big stink point for some players when that was released. I'm trying to be very conscious of the fact that my ship isn't tiny, so I better watch myself here. Lorville Landing Services, okay. We'll get landed at Lorville. It's been ages since I've been here. Hopefully we'll get a gate by the time we arrive. Damn, look at this. God, look at this. It's a little jittery. Oh, my landing bay is here. Oh, okay, I'll get another bay later. I want to fly through this. Oh, this is definitely better than I remember. Oh, they put a whacking great big building in the middle of this now. That's not cool. Why'd they do that? How am I going to fit through here? Oof. Whatever I got to do, Wait, do I want to do this? I don't know if I want to do this. That was always there? Really? Nah, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Unless, like, the no-fly zone was higher than it, because I remember it being quite a narrow squeeze to get under here and not get tripped and blow up when you hit the... I remember that. You would just blow up as soon as you touched the no-fly zone. I remember that. Whoa. That was always there? I don't remember that being there. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my gate now.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
That's fine, don't worry. I'll be back. Wait, what? Exit restricted area? Okay, there's a restricted area there then. I just did a bit of speeding. People in the city be like, hey, what's that guy doing? And why is he flying that ship? He should really be flying the Taurus. Alright, I'm going to request another hangar. He said it was mine was being given away, but the indicator's still there, so...
Please proceed
Okay, it's the same one. Nice. That other customer? That was a lie, wasn't it? That was a lie. Getting blinded by Saul. The frame rate here is a bit... Let me just check my task manager to make sure that it's not just my system. My GPU is inside 55%. CPU 50%. Cores are quite balanced in terms of how they're being loaded. What's that? TISA spaceports. It has been many years since I graced your gates. Alright, let's get a bit more speed here. Bring it down. Where's my open door? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. Yes, I think I do.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Forced. There's a word. It's not the one I would use. I will request another one from you, and you'll probably just give me the same one.
That request has already been granted.
What? Oh, it's maybe because the doors aren't closed yet. Wait for the doors to close. That's quite a tight gap there. I might have problems squeezing myself in there. Let's try again.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh! It's the same one. Okay, let's get my landing gear out.
Landing gear deployed. Warning, leaving safe zone.
Alright. Bring it down to about 5 meters a second, get myself lined up here. Gonna have to be kind of wise about this. Have to come down a bit more. Not that fast.
Leaving safe zone.
What are you talking about, man? Oh, I hit something, I think. Did I hit something? No, I didn't. I didn't hit anything. Okay. Something felt like I hit something there. Alright. Turn it this way. Zero it out. And then just drop. Well, not drop, but a controlled descent. Falling with style. Alright. I don't know why that happens. But it's bloody annoying. Yeah, that's quite good in the middle too. A little bit off-centered on the... yeah.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jesus, I just got into the game for the first time since the new MFDs were added in. Typical CIG. 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back. Fuel gauges? Only when they're nav mode. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Like... You know... I know that it's not important for every kind of pilot to know how much fuel you have. I think it's important to most though. But it's almost as if they never really test stuff long term. Like, you know, like just... Well, I don't know this. I don't know how their QA works. But sometimes I think to myself, how could they not have tested this thing? How could they not have wanted to know what their fuel is at any point when they're sitting in their ship, and even if they're just sitting on the ground like I am right now? I mean, right now you can ask yourself, oh, hold on, I'm going to wherever I'm going next. Do I need quantum fuel? Let me just check that. Oh, let me just change my engine mode. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can do it. Okay, there it is. Why can't I just get that anywhere? When I'm going to leave, I'd like to glance at the gauges right on the screen to see if I need to refuel. Yeah. Yeah, now you have to deliberately move to nav. Yeah, the master modes thing is just that there are issues, eh? There are issues. I understand that part of the rationale behind it was to clear up the screen so that you didn't have UI for everything all the time in your face. The master modes kind of act like pages where you can choose a page for your UI applicable based upon what it is that you're wanting to do. I kind of get that, but I don't think this is it. Plus on my shit, the visibility of the non-MFD UI is abhorrent. Blue on white. Oh yeah. Yeah. Does the Aurora still have those floating holographic screens? Power management. Engines off. Shields off. Everything off. Oh, you're not in the Aurora. What are you in? What ship are you in? I'm sure it would look close, if not identical, to the Zeus. Alright, cool, nice. Oh yeah, because they're both RSI, so that would make sense. Let's have a look at the contracts pages. 36 hauling contracts. Brilliant. Where am I now? I'm at Tisa Spaceport. Am I not? Yes. Looking for from Tisa Spaceport. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's one. Up to Everest Harbour. And there's plenty of things to pick up in Everest Harbour. Any more for Tisa Spaceport though? I wouldn't mind taking more than just one contract's worth of cargo. Thundering Express Station. Cool name. Tisa Spaceport, Everest Harbour, 111. Oh wow. Okay. ASCU boxes, 111. I can't do that, I don't think. Not in one trip. The optional mid-screen speed gauge has a smaller text and the altitude, for whatever reason, making it hard to read. I don't know what the previous UI was. I don't even really remember what it was like when I used to play this years ago. I'm not sure how I feel about the UI. I do have a few thoughts on master modes though.
You are clear to launch.
Thanks. I didn't ask. This guy. Damn it, where's that? I had a quest. A contract. It's gone. Maybe it was closer to the top. Port Tresler. Oh no. Tisa Spaceport.
Thank you, and please visit again.
What? Stop talking! Yeah, there's the 111, but that's going to take more than one trip. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. Is it? I can always bring stuff back down here. Where's that other contract, though? Did it disappear completely? Hate when that happens. I'd like one that I can actually fulfill. Where's Seraphim Station? Is that... what planet am I missing? Everest is... Port Tressler is the orbital station of Microtech. Everest is the orbital station of Hurston. Crusader is it? Okay, great. Just too noisy with the new bars. Oh my god, he's as Bloom. I take Drop Shadow over Bloom any day of the week. That's unlucky, that. I forgot what ship you said you were in, by the way. I'm in a Symphony of Motion. Oh. That could be any Origin ship. The 300i, the 400i, the 600i, the 890 jump. Which one is it? God damn, I don't want to do that one. It's such a bitch to load. I'm gonna keep going through them until I find one I can do. Damn it, why didn't I accept that one? I should have accepted it as soon as I saw it. Ah, silly me. 600i, nice. There are literal streaks of bloom on my screen due to the UI. The speed needle moves and I will definitely notice it due to the bloom. So they still have a bit of work to do with Origin then. Come on, game. Give me something from where I am now that doesn't require more than one trip. That'd be nice. Everything's Everest Harbour. Is it because I arrived here? Like, oh, hide all the ones from Disa. Come on. Hide them all, hide them all. I'm sorry, Mr. Pilot. We have nothing for you today. Try again tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's the same one. God damn. Unverified. Huh. Damn, I wish I was at the station now. There's so many to come down here for. The speed needle moves. Oh, sorry, I already read that. 600i will be getting a full rework. The question is, when? Yeah, they're redesigning a fair amount of the interior of that ship, I seem to remember them saying. Was it not very well received? I didn't think that... Yeah, 600i rework. Yeah, right. What do you think will happen? The Banu Merchantman or the 600i rework? Which one's most likely to happen? The Merchantman has been a distant memory for so many people for so long. Neither. Oof. Full interior rework because it doesn't work with the current metrics. How did the metrics change again? What's changed? I will find a contract. Oh yes, yes, yes. No, not that one though. Fuck it, I'll do it. Screw it. If I find more now, I'll be real pissed. I'd like that not to be the case, though. So much stuff for Everest. I'll have plenty to come back down for. Oh yeah. I'll be whacking out those contracts left, right and centre. Oh, I better check the timer on the one that I have because I need to go get some drinks. Accepted. I have 5 hours for this one. That'll be nice. I'll go get some drinks for the journey. The team that was working on the merchantman quit, so it's on the shelf for now. Oh yeah, okay. That's a shame. Was it big? Wait, all of them at the same time, or was it just eventually they all went away? It was almost ready. Brother in Roberts. Oh wait, was that like a kind of a name said in vain? Was that like a kind of, oh Jesus Christ, or for the love of God? Oh, Brother in Roberts. You know what I mean? That's what it sounded. That's what it looks like to me. Let's get some beverages. Hydration's important, guys. Make sure you're hydrated. Ahem. Thank you.
You are clear to launch.
Shut up! This guy. For the love of Gardner! Great beard of Zurvek. He doesn't have a beard. That's a shame. He would be amazing if he had a beard. The team lead got a job at Ubisoft and poached the rest of the team. Ah, well, you know, CIG can't complain about that. That's how that company was started. Chris Roberts poached a bunch of people. Including the legend that is Sean Tracy. Who always seems to look like he's under a lot of stress. No! Oh, here we go. I was looking for the vending machines. I'll get a little bit of noodles as well. Can I use these? True, but Crytek wasn't paying them at the time. Oh, was Sean Tracy not actually working for Crytek at the time when Chris Roberts approached him? Did I get that wrong? Oh, this is familiar. I remember this. Oh, the M50. Did they ever change this? Did they ever change that? Hello? God damn. Oh, yeah. This is where the ship dealer is, and that's where the Constellation Taurus is. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at the Constellation Taurus. Yeah. Because I'm on the fence still, and I want to know how much it is. No, it's not that way, is it? La 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 la. The New Deal, that's what it's called. I forgot. Oh, that's the Origin 100. Where are we? Got the Prospector, the Aurora, the Origin 100i, the M50. That's the Mustang over there. I'm pretty sure that's the hammerhead. That thing's huge. The reason we have the planetary tech is because of those former Crytek jump ship because they weren't being paid. All right. So you were meaning there was a problem. I thought that you're meaning that they weren't actually working for them at the time. I get it. Hey guys, I have a question. You see how it says hatch, docking collar, elevator, all that? Can I get that to go away? It's wrecking my immersion. Buy now, fly today. If only Crytek paid their staff, we'd have a freelancer successor rather than this. That would also be good. Why do you think we'd have a... Oh, because it would just be Squadron 42. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy either way. I will play Squadron because I wanted to play Squadron. It's in the settings. Really. Game settings. Alright. Ship entry labels. There we go. No. Thank you for that. But they're still there. Ship entry labels enabled. No. That's a weird option, by the way. Crytek management hadn't paid them in like a year before they left CIG. Jesus. And they had the audacity to sue CIG. Whew. Oh, so many options. Oof. Yeah, that to me means that they should be off. Maybe I need to turn it off and on again. How would I buy this? Oh yeah, there's a thing on the inside. Right, I want to go in here because I'm curious about this ship. I'm positive that this is the Taurus. Right. Did they fix this? I remember there being a problem with this before. Go up. Here we go. Oh, it's dark in here. Alright. Oh, they look like comfy ass chairs, by the way. This is for a turret. And there's two turrets, one above, one below, right? Yeah. Oh, I kind of like this. Enable VTOL. I don't want to know what SC was originally supposed to be like. Look at Starfield. I don't think it would have been like Starfield. But it sure as hell wouldn't have been this. Also, I should probably say I've never played Starfield. I've only ever read and watched it. That's the airlock. This is the cargo bay. Oh. No, this is the Phoenix. This is not the one I thought it was. No wonder the chairs look so great. This is not the ship I thought it was. Okay. This is the Phoenix. I don't think it was going to be Starfield like, because Starfield, you could still walk across the surface of the planet. There was just no reason to do it. Whereas Squadron 42, you wouldn't have been able to do that, I don't think. You would have had to go to particular landing zones. And then it's a cutscene. It was, at least that was what the demo, or I think it was 2014 demo kind of showed. Alright, so this is the Phoenix. I, for some reason, thought that this was the Taurus. That's my mistake. So I'm not sure it would have been exactly like Starfield. Yeah, limited exploration. Okay, yeah, you might be right. Thinking about it. I just don't think they're the same game, though. I don't think they would have been the same game. Yeah, I can remember when that announcement was made about the planetary tech. They're like, oh, we got this tech demo, and it actually works. And then they showed it for the first time in on Selin. They had this kind of attackers versus defense scenario set up on one, I think it was on Selin, which is one of the Crusader moons, I think. I want to know how much, or if I can even buy a Constellation Taurus. RSI. Constellation Phoenix, 14 million. Oh my word. Constellation Aquila, that's the exploration variant. That's the gunship. Taurus, 8 mil. I've got a bit of hauling to do. I better get that reputation up. Yes. But really, I kind of... I know I could rent as well, but I don't do that. Why is the Afterburner bar on the other side of the screen from the speed? Oh, I don't know. I never really... Wish that guy would shut the fuck up. Alright, I'm going to go back to... I'm going to get some fluids and then I'm going to go back to the ship. Yeah, there are definitely still some issues with the UI. Hurston still runs a bit weird. Like, ArcCorp runs smoother than Hurston for me. And I've got plenty of hardware headroom. Right, fluids. I need fluids. There's got to be somewhere I can get a beverage here. Like, there has to be like a stall. Surely. Of course, I can't use these. I don't think I have any inventory. I'd be surprised if I did. Yeah, I ain't got nothing here. The outside is much more detailed, so it's harder to run now. Well, maybe. Maybe you're right. Everything is kind of yellow, though. I don't remember everything being all kind of the yellow goldy colour years ago. Why is that? I guess Hurston Dynamics, they own this planet, don't they? And their whole thing is black and gold. Like the business district in this area is super pretty. I like it. Well, I like how it looked years ago. I don't know how it looks now. Or if that's changed at all. Wait till you get to Orison. Oh yeah, we'll get there eventually. I haven't made it. Oh no, I've only made like 13 grand so far tonight. I'm not doing very well. But I need to get fluids, otherwise I'll die. I don't want to die. Officer. AI just standing around. Central Business District. Will there be food there? I'll go to the Metro Centre. I think I'm at the Tisa spaceport now, right? Oh, this is the OG transit, isn't it? The trains. The metro. Alright. Oh, they changed the font. It never used to be that font. My immersion completely wrecked. It just appeared out of nowhere there. Somehow audio feedback for the UI is also gone. Oh, I don't think that's normal. That might be a bug, because I didn't have that problem. And get a backpack for all my beverages. I have a backpack, but it's in where is it? Everest Harbour. So I'll maybe pick it up when I get there. No, not Everest Harbour, sorry. ArtCorp. But I could buy another one, eh? I could maybe buy one. Can I have a backpack and a rifle at the same time? I don't think so. I'd have to take off my rifle. I would assume so, anyway. Is that yes? I need to... I can have both. Wow. God damn. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going the right way. I don't really want to have my rifle on my back. I should have left it in the ship. Leavesden Square. Leavesden Square.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry.
Alright, well there's the Hopsital.
Assigned landing bay.
Shoshed, man. God.
That request has already been granted.
You have 2 rifles on either side of the backpack. Oh! Alright, nice. I didn't know that. Pixels! That Tammy and Sons, that's like parts. Which you can't really... A dedicated tractor beam tool. I have one of those, don't I? Oh, no. Do you mean that rifle tractor beam tool? Oh, I wouldn't mind one of those. That'd be nice.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, okay. I don't know where the shops are. I need something to drink. Oh, here we go. Follow the signs. Just like in real life. I'm going to hop into Arena Commander, hopefully get used to this new UI. I wish you all the best. I have not been in Arena Commander in forever. Gotta get some fluids in me, guys. MNV, that's a cocktail place, right? Pretty sure it is. The rifle tool and Tammy and Sons is where you need to get what you need, okay. So I'll go to Tammy and Sons after this then. And get myself one of those tools. This place is a dump. This looks like a bar to me. A lot of NPCs in here. Standing around. Chatting it up. Seasoning their liver. Do you work? Can I have that? I'm not a criminal. Oh.
I'll meet with you in a minute.
I'm not quite
Everything going all right?
That guy sounds like Matthew McConaughey. Oh. Carrie? Can I drink this?
Maybe later then.
Please.
Give me one moment, okay?
I just stole a beer. I have enough, thank you.
Hey there.
So the front desk comes with the same thing as the train. So I'm gonna get a drink. So I go down to
You got it.
the also look
Oh, my helmet's off already. Look. See? No helmet.
I'm starting to think
No helmet. We had this problem yesterday, didn't we?
That jolly line. Last night was one hell of a mess.
Drop item.
You doing okay?
I tell you, this has been nice.
The only option I have is to store.
Knowing my look though.
How do you drink? It shouldn't be this hard to drink from a bottle. Oh my god. Now I have 2 empty ones? Alright, I'm confused. But, barman.
Hey, well,
This is the only bar I've ever been to where I can't get a drink. You know, I can remember that the bartender was one of those things that they really wanted to get right when they released Hurston. And they kind of didn't, did they? It still doesn't work.
everything going all right?
Jeez. Drink, please.
Excellent choice.
How am I going to get a drink? They've been bugged for years. They put them in and abandoned them. How am I supposed to get a drink now, though? Ah, okay, let's think.
You know what I was trying to remember today? My first time going into space. I can remember my first jump for sure. Hell, I can't recall my first time leaving a planet. Damn.
Is there a way to get a drink up here? No. Nah. That's where I came from. Not from the bar. Tammy's and Son has drinks. Okay, let's go there then. Tammy and I saw them earlier. I saw something about that. Yeah, we go up here to the left. What is that person doing? It is this way, right? Did I miss something? Reclamation and disposal. That's where I've forgotten his name, but he's one of the mission givers. Hospital. I'm just gonna go to the left. Food too in the form of MREs. Okay, cool. I'll get some of those. And you said that rifle tool is there too, right? Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm in V. That's the other entrance. Okay. Ah! Tammany and Sons. Here we go. Should be. Okay, we'll have a look. This place sure does look trendy though. Ah, the Origin 300i guy. Nice. Alright. What am I looking for here? Beverages. Thanks.
What?
Quick buy. I'd like to...
That's pretty much everything we got. Oh, you again.
Getting more hydrated. I'm also getting some vitamins and stuff from that. Gonna get another one. I'll get a backpack. I'll take a few of these with me.
Oh, you again.
Carry. Drink the whole thing.
What you see is what we got. And before you ask, no, there's nothing else in the background.
I wasn't going to ask. Gonna litter. There we go. Alright, backpack. Looking for a backpack. Some nice, lovely, trendy looking shoes and jackets. I'm not seeing a backpack. There's this guy's backpack. Oh shit, I just bought that. I didn't mean to buy that. Oops. Never mind, yeah, I could go... Yeah, the kiosk will have what I need, eh? I just spent 14 grand. Now, armchair. Oh, shit. Nice. Alright, categories. That'll be utility, I think. That's decoration. Utility. It's all categories, I guess. No. Clothing. I think you can sell the suit back at a lesser price. Yeah, I might just do that actually. Yeah, get rid of this. I'm not going to use this. What is this? Heavy armor? Blech. Man, I lost like just under half of my money that I spent on that. Alright. Backpack, I guess. Back. Oh, here we go. That's a rucksack backpack. I'll go with the white one. Yeah. This is a backpack, right? The Max Flex backpack is a back-mounted hard shell case. Okay, cool. I'll do that. And then I'll go and access some storage. Outside. And I'll equip it. And then I'm going to buy loads of juice. I'm going to take it back to the ship. Put it into the locker, and I'll have juice for days. Equip. Nice. Make sure your armor can take that backpack. Looks like it can. And you said that I could get that tractor beam gun in here maybe as well, right? Because that'll help me a lot. You're good, thanks. Alright, where's that thing? I didn't see one around anywhere. I didn't see anybody holding one, so I'll have a look in the store page. What would it be under? Like utility and... I don't know. Is this not the kiosk? I have one of those already.
Hey, welcome to...
Right. I'm gonna Hold. Can I say how many of these I'm going to buy? Okay. I'm going to buy loads of these.
That's pretty.
Oh, 5 will do, I think. I'll have to get these from the storage access. But I kind of think that if I were to get the search bar, okay, I'll have a look.
Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Shut up, man. I didn't mean to do that.
What you see
Store.
is what we got. Before you ask, no, there's nothing else in the back.
What's it called? This tractor beam thing. I'll start off with tractor. Oh, max lift tractor beam, is this it? 19 grand. You can also choose what location to send things you buy. Oh, that's kind of useful. Max lift tractor beam battery. Oh, so this has batteries now. Oh. I'm gonna buy a couple of these, I think, just in case. I'll do, right? I plan on leaving my backpack for the most part on the ship. Sort this out a little. Backpack. Oh wait, yeah, I need to actually access this. I'm so glad I got some fluids. I could have died. Can I stack this? Yeah.
Welcome to Leapton Station. Transfers to the Central Line.
Just drop that. There's litter everywhere.
Welcome to Leapton Station. Transfers to the Central Line.
Dropping beer bottles. Alright, there we go. Sweet. So that means I can probably put this away now. Put it into there for now. No, maybe not.
Welcome to Leapton Station.
Oh no, I can. Okay.
Transfers to the Central Line.
I would need to plop this onto here. Multi-tool will need batteries eventually too. Oh, really? Oh, so I do still need this for, like, cutting and salvaging and stuff, right? Yeah, I do. Let's stack all of these. I wish I could stack all of these. I have to do it manually, though. Or maybe pressing sort would work? Nah. Into the backpack, so I have food and snacks. I mean, drinks and snacks. Now I can go back. I'll take the backpack off and put it in a locker. Always good to keep a multi-tool, yeah. Nope. I need to get back to the spaceport. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to do that now. Nope. Central line. Legion Square, Metro Center. Yeah, okay, Metro Center. And then take the metro from there to Spaceport. Okay, I can do that. Wondering if I should also pick up some more clips from my rifle. My handgun's fine. What shortcut do I have set for? Yeah, there's 5, okay. So if I did that. Yes. That's cool. The trams are this way, I think. Gentlemen. They've not changed much, have they? They're still stood there solid as a rock. He's solid. Health is productivity. Wear respiratory protection. Nah. I'm doing fine with my prosperity, thank you very much. Oh. My NPC went a bit loopy. You know, another benefit to me playing the game as I do, everybody else's immersion. Except for maybe on a server where I'll be rubber banding all over the place on other people's screens. They won't know that I'm not an NPC. Because I'm being sensible, I'm walking sensibly. I'm not running around everywhere. They'll be like, oh, that NPC's a fucking retard getting in my way. I've got money to make, places to go, people to see. Doesn't he know that? Little does he know, though, that I'm a real person with feelings. Depending on which way I'm turning, or which way I'm facing, the multi-tool lies differently on me. That's weird. Alright, we got 30 seconds to take a seat. This chap seems to be quite comfortable too. 26 seconds. Let's fill up a stem here, eh? Thanks for joining me tonight, by the way, guys. I hope that you are enjoying my third day streaming Star Citizen. I don't have an intro or an outro to the stream yet. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow and Friday, because I don't stream this week, tomorrow or Friday. Next week I'll be streaming a fuck ton, by the way. Absolutely loads. My girlfriend's going on holiday. I have the house to myself. I'm going to find out exactly how good a Star Citizen streamer I can be. Fingers crossed. Good enough. Eh? Good enough. Got a lot of stuff to learn about the game again, to relearn, to unlearn. And I've got plenty of stories to embark on, I'm sure. Could be fun. Okay. But I hope you're all enjoying your Tuesdays and everything. Your Wednesdays, sorry. Today's Wednesday. No, it's not. What day is today? Yeah, today's Wednesday. That's right. I forgot what day it was. That's normal, right? But yes, I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. I don't typically stream on a Saturday anyway. And then I'll be back on Sunday after today. I hope you don't miss me too bad. Although if you do, I know how you feel. Nope. This way. Let's go. Pick up the pace on the walking a little bit. Some bit of speed walking. Keep the heart rate up. Keep the fat burning. Keep those buns toned. I can't wait until security procedures come in and these kind of checkpoints. I don't mind probing as long as it's non-invasive. Alright, let's get back to the hangar and start using my new tractor beam rifle gun thing. New deal. So it's 8 million, just over 8 million. It's like 8,070,000 or something Alpha UEC for me to get a Taurus. Don't know if it's a bit silly for me to get that though, honestly. It does require more people than me. See that guy? He ruined my immersion by running. See what I mean? I'm so considerate. He also looked a bit like Jon Snow, but with dreadlocks. My medium hanger. Alright, let's take all this on. Now, the trick is not to crash my spaceship and lose any stuff I put in the inventory of my spaceship. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, my door's a bit banged in. Lighting issue. You can get a tiny little bit of money, I think, by stacking your hauling tasks with this ship. You just need to make sure you get ones that have enough time, which it never tells you before you actually accept the contract, which I found out yesterday. That was funny. Oh no, this is wrong. I don't need to be here at all. I need to be at the freight elevator. I need to be putting my backpack away. I'm surprised I can actually sit in the chair with my backpack on, by the way. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be able to do that. Gonna go to my locker. Now, I'm just thinking now. I want my big rifle, I know that, so I'll probably have that on my back. Okay, external, so put that in there. Put that in there. Can I open this? Oh yeah, I can put these in there. My little stash of snacks and booze. It's not actually booze, obviously. So this is now empty. So now I can put this in here. Oh, nice. I actually feel like I'm learning the game now. Where are those batteries that I bought? Oh, they're on me. They're right there. Okay, cool. That's fine. Keep that on me for the other tool that I can use it for, which is the... I actually have a few of these. I should pick up one of each. I have a cutting module. I have this module, which is for... What is this for? Oh, it's another tractor beam one. What is that in case I run out of the other one? I think I also have one for salvaging, but I don't have it with me. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I can have two. No, I can't have two rifles. But I've got my sidearm. So my sidearm here. Oh no, that's not the right button, is it? How do I get my sidearm out? Okay. Okay, 3. Doesn't make any sense to me. 4 is the med thing. 5 is that. Okay, which I'm not going to need, but 3 and 1. Okay, cool. Let's put this away. I'll need to learn how to use it. And I'll need to go outside to do that. Get to the freight elevator. Get my 111 SCU shit. Yeah, God. 8 SCU. That'll be 4x4, right? 4x4. I have to be creative with how I put them in here, I think. kind of also want to get my overalls so that when I'm on an atmosphere that I don't need a suit for, I can just wear my overalls. I'll need to get them from ArtCorp again, though. I left them behind by accident. 13 of these. Okay, let's lower this. Okay, 13. Well, I could always focus on these first. Split this into 6. Alright. I can't double stack those, but I think I can stack these on top of these. So I could maybe do... I'll do this and this first. Yeah. And then I'll reassess. It'd be great if I could get it all done in one. I just don't think I can. Traverse, detach. Okay, let's see how this works. I don't understand the difference between the left and the right click other than the... Oh wait, is it because it was on a grid? Ah, so if it's on a grid you need to do the right click. What's my range with this? Oh, way beyond 20 anyway, that's for sure. I don't have any HUD. Oh, I do. Oh wow, this thing can go. Alright, this is nice. I can just stand here. Won't need to use that tractor beam thing for a little while. I wanna get the first ones in properly though. I do want to do that. Right, so if I wanted to put that all the way to the back and just pray that the ladder is working for the ship, I could do that. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work. It's the sloped wall. You can open all the doors from the pilot's seat and leave them open. Oh, that's true. I could do that. That's okay, I'll see how I do. I do kind of... Yeah, the ladder though sometimes on this ship doesn't work. I've had, over the past 2 days now... Well, sorry. Yeah, past 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, I had this thing where I would use the ladder and it just wouldn't open. But if I was inside and I opened it from the inside, as in like at the top of the ladder pressing to open the hatch and everything, it was fine. But if it wasn't like that, then it wasn't fine. Alright. I think I can get 6 in. I got used to toggle all doors because of the button bugs. I like to use the buttons. I noticed that the power on button's gone, by the way. I like to use that, turn on the power so I could get power, use my radar and whatever else, without having to turn on my engines and everything else. Power on button on this ship at least, I can't find it. I see flight ready. And I see engine on, which never seems to turn the engine on or off, which is weird. So So I guess there's the you know the pilot experience. I guess there's still some stuff to kind of tie up there. It's not quite right yet.
You are clear to launch.
Shushed! That guy keeps talking to me. If you do not shut your face, I shall get chat onto you, and you don't want that. Believe me! Actually, it's not that bad. Buttons are great if they work, yeah. But you know, Chris Roberts has said it a bajillion times. The desire is to make a diegetic universe. And I'm all for that. It just, the diegetic elements need to work, though, eh? Hold on. I could get 9 of them in here. And I had, what, 13 or 11, I forget, but I can get 9. I keep forgetting that I don't actually have to move that far to get this. I should really stop moving so much. I am wasting so much time. But it means I'll be able to get the big crates done in a second run, which is alright. I have to be careful here because I won't be able to really... Okay. Yeah, that grid is a pain. It's a pain. I could probably get some of the smaller stuff in here as well. All those stems though. God, what do they need the stems for, guys? Can you think of any ideas why everybody would need so many stems in their life? I saw Battlestar Galactica. It did not do good for Starbuck. All those stems. Neither did it for the Doctor in Babylon 5. When he got his stems problem, he had to go for a wander, didn't he? He had to go for his... what's that called? I forget what that's called. It was like there was a tradition behind the walkabout. I think it was what it was called, when he was finding himself. And then when he did find himself, he gave himself shit. And I was like, oh, poor guy. Alright. Oh, I think something fell down the back there. I didn't mean for that to happen. Alright. Oh. How am I going to do this? Am I going to rotate that? What's going on here? Alright, just put you there, it's fine. It'll all work out. Any more? No. I can get more in here though. I could probably get another 3 in, I think. 3? Maybe more. I'll take 3 for now though. Alright. Let's lower it. I'll split that into a group of 4 and a group of 3. Split this. Please. I can't. I'd like to split it, but it will not split for me. I'm right clicking and it's just... Oh. Okay. Alright, bring it all up then. I'll get in what I can get in, I'll leave what I can need to leave, and I'll put the rest of it back down when I'm done. Which is fine. Alright. Got to use my newfound range. Got to find my newfound range, otherwise I'm going to be wasting time walking about everywhere. Okay. Come on. Alright. Oh, frame rate there. What the hell happened? Perfection. That's what that looks like. Perfection. God, that sound. I wonder if we could get some more at the very front. I have some smaller boxes as well. They'll go on the top. I'll get that first, actually. Get the smaller stuff. Smaller potatoes. The Tetrising required for this cargo hold is kinda nuts. There we go. Nope, not that. Is that the same size? Oh, it's a teeny tiny one. Okay. Any of you guys ever played Hard Space Shipbreaker, I think it's called? I'm so used to using, like, when I think of tractor beams in games for moving objects around and, you know, manipulating their trajectory and whatever. I feel like the tractor beam should act like a whip. And that you should be able to just kind of fling and stuff, but it doesn't. There's like a cap to how fast the object that you're pulling can move. Alright. Oof. Can I get in there? Of course I can. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. What do you think? Another couple on the front, maybe? Might be pushing it, though. Let me know if you think I'm pushing it. I'm not sure if it'll change anything, but at least I'll know. Cock. Yeah, so this thing handles heavier loads, I think, over a longer range, which I am all for. Oh, yeah, I can get another one in there. Can I get another one additional to this? Oh, fuck, I could. Man, I wish I got to change these to 4 SCU boxes. Or at least some of them, anyway. Could have done a better job. But I got, what? How many is there? 2, I think, right? So, I got 11. Times 8 is 88. Plus the 4 is 92. Plus the 1. I say 4, I don't mean 4, do I know? Actually, I really hope the ladder works. Otherwise I have to take some of that out to get in. Oh, I better actually send that back down, eh? So we're going to go to Everett's Harbour, drop off this stuff, pick up more stuff, bring it here, and then pick up the rest of this. And go back to the station. Sorry about that. Right. Lower. I'm going to close the rear door here. Hey, where's the ladder again? Oh yeah, here we go. It's somewhere. Where is it? Here? Yeah, here we go. Yes, it works! Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. Why? I got my gun out. I am not a pirate on my own ship. You are! At least the pirate on my ship. Alright. Let's get some clearance to take off.
You are clear to launch.
Set my course for the sky, then set my course for the station. Shields. Engines. Shields. Up there. Alright. How are we doing? Cool. Let's go.
Takeoff complete.
Excellent. Landing gear up. Tisa Spaceport. It's been a while since I've been here, like.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Alright. Deliver it to Everest Harbour. I'll just fly by eye, I won't bother plotting a course because the indicator's right there. 241 kilometers. Now if I were to actually lock onto it in like some kind of flight route, I will likely lose that distance indicator. There we go. That's not a mountain, that's just a cloud I'm about to fly into, right? Hope so. Put the pedal to the metal, guys. Goodbye, Lorville, until I come back very shortly. Oh, you can actually see the station from here. It's a clear night. It's only 200 kilometers away. Eyesight of a hawk, clearly. I have a feeling that that light isn't actually that big. It's just been made bigger because it's far away. Give a bit of a boost here. Only take us a few minutes to get up here, I think. Excellent. All right. I wouldn't think I would be able to see that light 160 kilometers away, but apparently in the future, everybody has 20/20 vision. There's no glasses in this game. Crazy. I'd like a pair of glasses. I could be the nerdy science guy. Nice. Just over a couple of minutes away. God, that looks so good. It's kind of crazy how good this game looks sometimes. I don't know whether it's the artwork or the lighting or the scale delivery or a mixture of all of it. But it always makes me feel super tiny. Like a little diddy man. I don't mean diddy as in, you know. I mean like little diddy man. Little diddy man. Okay, 80 kilometers. Start to slow it down a bit. I never know when to start to slow down with this thing. I've rammed into the station twice now in as many days. Not something I'd like to continue doing. I keep our speed about there for now. As we get closer and closer to the station, we'll get our hail in to get some flight clearance. Alright. 121,000 meters away from the surface of the planet, I think. Assuming that's right. Alright. Start slowing it down a bit now. We're getting a bit fast. We're within 10 kilometers now. Where do I need to get the contact? There we go. 7 kilometers. Now I know. Give us a hangery. Oops.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, what bay is that? Oh. This one. From which side? Or do I go in on the top, maybe? Or am I upside down? Could be upside down. It looks like I kind of am, actually. But also, maybe not. Alright. Slow it down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, let's get my gear out.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Let's work out where I am here. It's almost like the shit doesn't quite turn on a dime, as in like from its middle. Oh, then again, I'm sitting at the front, aren't I? So like it could just be because of where I'm sitting in the ship that I'm not quite feeling it properly.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Damn it. I'm always so slow. Gotta get faster at this. Oh, there needs to be more time allowed. Where's the other customer? He says that, and then I request a gate, and it's always the same one immediately available. Calling shenanigans, man. Calling them. Just calling the shenanigans. Alright. What the hell's going on with the space dust in this game? It's a bit weird. Right. Hey, Hey, Brad, still here?
Please
Nice.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
Who isn't chill? The air traffic control guys. Okay, I don't want to go down too fast because the doors won't be open otherwise. All right, cool. Should be able to go down now. Should be fine. Okay. I really wish I could look around. Here we go. Going for the touchdown. Alright. I'm getting better at this. Lining up nicely. I'm starting to get the visual picture from the cockpit more consistent. Let's get it parked. Alright.
Pleasant stay.
Let's get this bad boy unloaded. Never had that. I'm not a fast lander. Me neither. But usually I tend to request... I think I'm requesting my area too late. Too early, rather. Sorry. Too early. I'm not getting out of there, am I? There. Oh no, I managed to get the picture fine with my landing gear down. It's not the order of things that's the problem. It's just I don't get to the gate, the hangar fast enough after requesting the thing. But I'm still getting used to host SAS as a control, so it's not quite second nature yet. And I don't have my strafe up down on an axis because my Z axis on my left stick is kind of broken. So I've got that on the hat switch right now, which is a bit odd. Right, let's do this. I'm just going to stand here and unload everything. One? Yeah. Sweet. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Or the back still. And again. You have plenty of space. There we go. I'm playing with two joysticks, yeah. I used to play years ago with HOTAS, but my actual throttle broke. I used to play with a Cytec X55 when Cytec were Cytec. And it was the model that came before the X56. But what I'm wanting to do is see how I find hands-on stick and stick. I kind of understand some of the rationale behind the control scheme, but I can't think it benefits anybody much more than it benefits PvPers. So far. I have rudder pedals, but I don't have them set up right now. I could maybe do that for my yaw. But I'll maybe see about doing that over the weekend, this week perhaps. But yeah, I'm playing with two joysticks and they're not amazing. They are the Thrustmaster T16Ks with the left and the right hand variant. They're not great. But they're doing the job for me for now until I can get something else. Whenever that is. Can I stack these two high? Let's see. I can. Holy shit, I didn't think I could do that. Okay, not that one. There we go. Brilliant. Sounds pretty cool. I only play with mouse and keyboard. Nice. I've never played this game with mouse and keyboard, I don't think. Mainly because I've done a lot of simulators and stuff in the past, so I have a direct drive steering wheel and flight gear, apart from obviously my flights. I have a flight yoke and throttle quadrant and stuff, but that's not the same. But when it comes to sticks, I haven't replaced the one that I wore out yet, and these sticks that I'm using now are kind of like my backups. I don't have any experience with Toby, but I do have a lot of experience with Track IR. But yeah, with Toby, I have no experience at all. However, I have seen it in action, and it looks pretty damn sweet. Like if, especially for something that you just kind of clip onto your screen or you place somewhere, compared to like having the IR emitter thing and then the thing that you have to wear on your head for Track IR. It's quite a good idea, the Toby stuff. I think so anyway. Is eye tracking useful in SC? Again, I've never used it. I have no idea. I can imagine it being kind of useful for micro head movements for focus, but I don't know. I used Track IR years ago, and when I changed to triple screens, I quickly realized that I didn't like Track IR very much because I'm moving my head, but I'm also moving my eyes in a way that's not quite what I would do in real life. And then when I got triple screens, and I would look with my eyes and my head as you would in real life, and in VR, of course. It's just better. So I just never used Track IR again, and then I broke it by accident. And so I couldn't use it anymore. But yeah, I used Track IR for years, like a long ass time. I liked it. Toby, I think, is just the natural evolution of that. But yeah, in terms of what eye tracking is for, I don't know. The only time I've ever really seen it being used is when, you know, if first-person shooter streamers or whatever are wanting people to kind of see where, like, their eyes are when they're playing, so that they can learn from that or something. I don't really know much else about it. It's not anything I've really looked into. Even for Star Citizen, I've gone, nah, I have VR, and I've played around with head tracking a lot in the past, and it's just not the same. And if I wanted something that wasn't VR, that gave me a wider field of view, essentially, without having to move myself, I would just set up my other two screens beside this one, because I can. I guess. Alright. Let's get another one out. I only know these memes. Oh, I don't know any eye tracking memes. You're way ahead of me there. I'm not a big meme guy, honestly. I never have been. I do like them, but I don't... When it comes to being in tune with meme culture, I am one of those people who is not really in tune with meme culture. I like puns, though. Puns are good. Very good. One more still? Can I get the back one? Or did I go too far back? I think I did. Oh, get down, eh? Boosh. That'll do. I don't know if this thing is better or more powerful than the one that's on my ship, but it's definitely easier and quicker doing this stuff compared to having to move around with the small one all the time. Like for small containers where you're not moving very far, I'm sure the small one is fantastic. But for holdfuls of stuff, it takes its time. Alright. Nice, I can stack this too high though. Okay. And then there's this one, which I think is the last one. I'll check the hold in a second and then I'll fire it down. But yeah, I see a lot of people who do that low flying as well, use eye tracking. I find those videos, as impressive as they look, as somebody who has done years of like flight simulation and stuff, I can't think of any kind of video that shows off exactly how flawed the Star Citizen flight model actually is. I don't get that at all. Sadly. Let me out, let me out. I don't know why I didn't just use the outside switch. But I've seen like the eye tracking being used in those videos before. I don't really know why. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so I have 2 more of the 8 SCUs to bring down next time. What I need now is some contracts that will take me back down to Tisa Spaceport. So, let's have a look. Okay. I'm at Everest Harbour, looking for Tisa Spaceport. There's one. 13k, 6 boxes. They're all 1 SCU containers. So I can maybe do better than that. I'll keep it on the list though. I mean, I wish I could right click and like pin that one so I can go back and find it later. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, the Pyro Gateway. We'll get there eventually. Oh, there's another one. But I don't like doing the ones that have 2 destinations because I always leave myself with no time. And again, it never tells you how long. That's really annoying. Oh, these are a bunch of 1 SCUs. Okay, fine, I'll take that. If I'm going to take a bundle of little boxes, I might as well take as many as I can. Yeah, this one as well. Cool. How much time do I have for these? 5 hours? 3 hours 40. 5 hours. Cool. Nice. Plenty of time. No rush, guys. We have... no need. Rushing means mistakes. Mistakes makes memorable memories in a live stream, and then memorable memories in a live stream equals a legacy. So better not make any mistakes. No. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I'll take that too. Take as much as I can, make as much money as I can and per run. I'm certainly using my time and fuel for it. Okay, I don't know how far down I went. I wonder how these are organized. No, no, no. Oh yeah. This might do. Yeah, I'll do this as well. So I'm going to have a lot of little boxes to take with me here. But it will not be a full cargo hold, but it will be about 50 to 60 grand's worth of contracts. So that's quite good. And look at that. I didn't even need to leave the room. I should have just stayed in here. Open that up. And then bring up the freight elevator with all my stuff on it. Ah, look at that, eh? Oof. Select all. Move to elevator. Yeah, see, it's just lots of little boxes, really, and a couple of medium. I say medium. Compared to some of the boxes that you can get on a Hull C, these things are nothing. But for me, they're kind of medium-y. Alright. Okay, let's get this done first. Get these ones out the way. Alright. Where do I want these? I think I probably want these to kind of be stacked on top of one another. That's probably where I want these. Do. Pick the box up with the beam, put the beam in the backside of the ship. You pick the box up with the beam, and you beam the box in the backside of the ship. Right? Oops. Up. Yeah. Okay, now I have a bunch of these to do. Can't believe there's a fixed speed to this. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't giving you enough attention. Decided to fall out with me. Get ahead of me. There we go. Cool. I can do that from here. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, these are all just one SCU boxes. Oh! I didn't realize I left a space back there. What about flying the ship to the elevator? Should be possible. Oh yeah, absolutely, but I still need to get the boxes in. I don't mind. I'm not like a big, you know, I'm not trying to streamline my process to that degree. Plus, I'm doing it. Oops. Thinking to myself that if and when I ever start trading, which is where you buy stuff before you sell it, so you have a bit more additional risk there. I'll probably use the automatic loading and timer for that, depending on how much it's going to cost. Okay, if it's going to eat too much into the sales, I'll be like, nah man, I'll unload it myself, thanks very much. But part of the issue is, I want, like, these are low-level contracts, right? So these low-level contracts, they are, they appear anyway to be lower paying, and they have smaller loads in them. So you're dealing with a lot of smaller containers rather than a lot of the bigger ones, like I had in the one earlier. When I was putting in all those massive, oh shit, all those big cubes, and then I unloaded them here. So if I have a bunch of bigger stuff, it's fine, because I don't have so many things to move. But when you have a bajillion of these, it's like, oh, I wish I could automatically unload this. Which, ordinarily I could, but for hauling contracts, it doesn't seem to be an option. Only for your own stock. This stock, obviously, is a contract stock. It belongs to somebody else. All I'm doing is moving it from A to B. With trading, though, you're buying the stock in the hope to sell it higher for a higher price later on to make some money. And when you buy that stock, it is your stock. It's not contracted to anybody. So, I guess you have more flexibility over how much responsibility you want to take over your own stock, I guess. Alright. More. Also, in the future, like if I ever join an org or whatever, I'll probably have other people to, you know, or I'll be helping other people with like massive hauls. Like imagine having a hull C. Like you would have to, first of all, you would have to fill that up in space because you can't really land a hull C, I don't think. And so you'd be dealing with containers in space. A lot of them would be very big, but even in relative terms to the surface area of the cargo grids for the hull C, some of those massive crates and containers and stuff, they still look kind of small on that grid. I like the Hull series. They just look nice. I like them anyway. I think they look nice. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, we did exactly that. What, with the co-op tractor beaming and stuff, yeah. Things are easier and quicker with friends. Come on, back a bit. Back a bit. There we go. God, there's so many. It'll be worth it when I get it. When I get it there, it'll take just as much time, but it will be worth it when I get it there. I don't think I even really need to stack them, do I? Not really, and if I do, then I can always do that at the end. There was a bug in game which spawned M2s filled with drugs. Nice. There's a payday. I can't remember what the drugs are called in this. Skunk is one of them, I think. Is that right? Or... oh man, I can't believe I've forgotten that. I remember, like, during the 2 Point release days, you had drug shipments as, like, the black market cargo missions, and they were lucrative, but they always got you killed. Especially when they brought... pardon me, when they brought, oh, what's that event called? There was a place on Yilla, and then they made an event out of it, which ended up being worse than the place was, but I've forgotten what it was called. I only remember Maze. Oh, that might be one of them. That might be one of them. The C2 is a lovely ship, eh? It's big. It's glorious. I guess on some level, at least if you're wanting a ship that can land on a planet. Like, for a lot of people at the moment, the C2 would be the primo hauling vessel, right? It's got, like, lots, is it 700 SCU of space? I think that's right. Which is about sorry, that's not true. I have 128 SCU of space, I think. So 7. It's like over 6 times as much capacity as my grid, which when I think about that is like, that's a lot. Like, that's a crap ton. Wait a second, is that on grid? There we go. I got a C2 as a gift on my very first hour of playing SC and almost only used that one. I really love it. Nice, man. God damn. Very cool. Yeah, it's a nice ship, but it's not the kind of ship I would want to ever solo. This is why I kind of stick to smaller ships, because I tend to play by myself a lot. And I'm quite happy with that. My game plan idea is just to kind of wander through the verse. Exploring and then doing stuff in certain areas of the game to earn money to continue that exploration onto the next leg. You know, I'd be like a Star Citizen nomad, but... or if I find like an organization that has a crew and a ship that needs like somebody like me who's good at whatever it is I'm going to end up being good at in this game, then they can recruit me. And I'll be like, oh cool, I'm a member of a crew now. Nice, I'll go park my ship and never fly it for a while until this crew fires me. Nice. Park up there, eh? Currently my plan is to use a C2 as a mobile base for travelling solo, with some medic vehicle and a small ship inside. It's not a bad plan. You're kind of ready for as many eventualities as you can assume you can control yourself. That's cool. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to start with the Zeus or start with a Taurus, though. I can't afford a C2. Just one of those. Just get one of them, or one of the big explorers. Well, like the Connie, or like the 890 jump, or the Carrack. I love the Carrack. Great ship. For a long time, I wanted that as my ship, and I'm pretty sure it was an option at Kickstarter as well, but I didn't do that. I got the 300i at Kickstarter. I love the Carrack though. Lovely ship. But yeah, having a mobile sort of base of operations is pretty cool, especially if you can keep it alive. Obviously a base of operation would be a kind of like a big bag of holding, wouldn't it, for like your crew or your org stash of stuff. If your ship were to be destroyed, you'd lose with the contents of the item containers and all that kind of stuff that's in there. Lockers and what have you. That wouldn't be good, would it? I think I got it all. Nice. Right, let's head down to Tisa Spaceport. It's so expensive, won't buy it with IRL cash. It is cool. Yeah, the C2 is cool. And the Carrack too. Yeah. But I can always work my way up to a Carrack. It's not like I need one. I just want to, you know, I want to fly my ships that I have on purpose, you know, rather than go, I have a javelin and no friends. Oh, what have I done with my life? You know, I don't want to be like that. Alright. Let's get out of here and head... this is the wrong screen. Get some clearance.
You are clear to launch.
Here we go. But each unto their own. Some people are quite happy with their Gladius or F8C or whatever. And they think to themselves, oh brilliant, I'm going to join a crew in a big ship. I'll store my ship in their hangar. And we'll go around and we'll be doing shit together as a crew. That'd be great. They don't want to be responsible for the big ships. And I guess I'm kind of the same. I kind of just want to be responsible for the persistence of the adventure. When it comes to this. And so long as I manage my finances and resources and get good, I should be okay. Alright.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, I might. I might not though, eh? The tea and coffee making facilities left a lot to be desired. Where is Hurston? I lost it. And I found it again. Right, let's go. Quick pop down to the surface. Got a couple more things to pick up to bring back up again. Also, you can always fly a big ship if you ask someone nicely. That's true. I don't like to impose on people like that, though. I'm quite happy. Honestly, I get just as much joy seeing one of them land their ship. Let me tell you a story. One night... So, for context, I live in the Netherlands. Everything I'm about to say I've done is legal here. Oh, well. Okay, Dutch law is weird. Legal in some contexts is more a policy of tolerance than legal, but anyway. One night, I was enjoying some cannabis. I had my vaporizer and I was kind of vaping away. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go... Now, this was before 3.0. So at this point... Sorry, that's not true at all. This was very close to the beginning of 3.0. Yeah. So we have no planets. We have Daymar, Selin, and Yela as moons. Am I missing one? Okay, I don't think I'm missing one. So I thought, brilliant. So I didn't... at the time I had a freelancer, but did I take my freelancer? No, I did not. I took an Aurora. I thought I'm going to go for a fly. So it was Port Olisar at the time. I undocked from Port Olisar and I headed towards Daymar, my favourite moon at the time. Because it has an atmosphere and you get a blue sky and everything. And I kind of got into the atmosphere. Kind of wanted to fly somewhat low, so obviously I would be a lot slower. But I kind of got into the atmosphere about 200 clicks out of where I was going to, which was I think the Shubin mining facility or something, some mining outpost. And I came to the mining outpost and I thought I won't land on the landing pad. That would just be a dick move. I'm not trading, I'm not buying, and of course you had to have your ships on a pad to actually transfer cargo. So I parked beside the largest pad, and I sat there and I watched the sun rise. And just as the sun was rising, it was coming over the horizon, I heard a kind of a kind of sound. And that sound was a starfarer. And it came and it landed and parked right beside me. It was the coolest fucking thing. It was great. My character, I landed, turned off my ship, felt like kind of lay in the bed in the back of the Aurora, pressed F4 for the external camera. Vaping away, a little bit stoned, but like, man, this is great. And I love this game for that. I had a great time achieving nothing. And that's hard to do. It really is. That's really hard to do. Believe me. Yeah, it is one of those, it's a uniquely Star Citizen moment. You know, like no other game has ever done that to me. Like, the Starfarer is significantly bigger than an Aurora, and I just kind of turned the camera and looked at it touch down. I was like, fuck, that thing's huge. I think at the time the Starfarer was the biggest ship in the game. Yeah, these really, they're the kind of things that make the memories of the game for you. They are part of the story of you as a player. Nobody... Oh, shit. Nobody in this community is having the same experience as somebody else. They may be doing the same stuff, but they're not having the same experience. And some people, sometimes if you're like me, you just want to take it easy, do everything in your stride, sometimes do nothing, and just look and explore, take in some vistas. Sometimes you can have a great time doing nothing, you know? You joined in 3.17, 3.18. I stopped playing, I think it was 3.08 or 3.8 or whatever. Whenever hover mode came into the game, it was roughly that time I stopped playing. I didn't have too much of a problem with hover mode, but I was just so burned out. I'd been following the game religiously since 2012. I wasn't like a zealot or a white knight or anything, and I think that could be one of the issues, because I find it very easy to get frustrated with people who weren't thinking. But I had to step away for a few years because I was just like, nah. So I kept up to date with Inside Star Citizen and stuff, but I just didn't play the game. And then I fired up again more recently, and I was like, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Where's the big building? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's a landing pad on top of that. Cool. But yeah, like, I don't know what was happening in 3.17 and 3.18. As I said, I wasn't playing. I honestly have no idea. But, like, hey, hold on. Wasn't that when Microtech came in? Was that not around the time that Microtech became a thing in the game? Or was that way before? I'm lost, by the way. Looking for that iconic Hurston Dynamics building. Or even just looking for Tisa Spaceport, you know. I could always just follow my destination indicator. I'm 11k out, so I'm a few k away. To you, Microtech was always there. Okay, so for me, Hurston was always there. Maybe ArcCorp as well? Maybe? I think. I'm not sure now. But at Hurston, it was definitely there. I think they removed and reworked the first space station when I joined. Oh yeah, poor Olisar. Yeah, that thing's dead now, isn't it? Oh, look at this, man. Look at this! It's a shame that the weather is so kind of baked in at the moment. I really can't wait for the weather simulation to kind of solve that problem. God, that's so cool. Ah, so cool. Okay, so these are the landing pads. I'll be landing here, so I'll stop or slow down at the very least. Excuse me.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And which one's that then, eh? Alright, there, it's way down there. Okay, it's opening up now. Not quite fully open yet, so I think I have a bit of time here. But, so I don't want to speed too. Oh, so there still is a no-fly zone. Okay, but it's just a lot more refined than it used to be. Alright, gear down. Shut your face, eh? By the way, when did the person, the RSI voice, become a guy? I thought it was... Oh, no, freelancer. It's the freelancer, that's the lady, isn't it? Oh, I miss her voice. And the Misk lady voice. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing? I probably want to bring it forward a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Get it down. Get her down!
Have a pleasant stay.
Alright. But yeah, poor Olisar, good amount of history. That space station was in the game since 2.0. I remember the first 2.0 demonstration we ever got. It was poor Olisar flying to Selin, a little bit of a kind of a scrap scenario between two teams. Like there was ground vehicles, there was Cutlass Blacks and stuff as air support. It was great. It was pretty great. Yeah, I pressed the button. The button didn't work. There we go. Thank you. Alright. I got a lot of little boxes here, but hopefully this won't take me too long. I'm just going to fill up my vape here. Fill a stem, and then set my vaporizer on fire. I mean, turn it on. Everybody who's here today, by the way, I hope you're all having a good day. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the Star Citizen. I've been doing it for a few days now. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do it. I've got a few ideas as to what I want to do with it. Some of them live, some of them more video-based series stuff. So any input that you have on whether or not you like seeing this, I'm all ears. And a few brain cells, because it's nice to think about what I hear now and again, rather than just react to it and go. Let me get some fluids into my body here, and then I'll start hauling this stuff out. But I hope you're all enjoying your Wednesdays and stuff. I mean, you know, Twitch and YouTube are big places, so nice that you found me. Now that you mention it, where is the lady? What lady? The voice that I was talking about. The voice I think I was thinking about was the Misk lady. I thought for a second that I would remember that the RSI voice was also a lady, but I only ever flew the Aurora, and it was only for a little bit, and not for, you know, I wouldn't say I'm familiar with the ship. I'll just say that. carbon. But yeah, I thought there was a lady voice for RSI. And so I was kind of surprised when I got the Zeus and I flew it for the first time on Sunday or Monday. That it was a guy. I was like, oh, what? Alright, fine. Maybe the guy got involved in some controversies. They had to give him the, you know, they had to fire him or something. I find the depth perception really hard. Can't quite get that right here. There we go. But yeah, I have no idea what where the lady is that you're looking for. But I really like the Misc lady because you'd flick the power on switch and she'd say, power on! And then you'd be like, engine on! And all that. But like, god damn, you're on my side, aren't you? This is great. Alright. Do. Can I get that released? No. Sorry, I thought I dropped something. One box after another, you will go into this storage facility, and I will be paid for it. Do you understand me? That was weird. I keep picking up the big ones by accident. God damn it. Some fine control would be very nice. You know what would be really good? A tractor beam lasso. Just to kind of group a few of the small ones together. Kind of whoosh, get about 4 of them all in one and go, yes, just lift them all up. Or tethers even, like Shipbreaker, what's it called? Hard Space Shipbreaker. I mentioned that earlier as well, didn't I? That game did a lot of things right. I enjoyed it. Nice sort of story career thing kind of passively going on in the background, but for all intents and purposes, it's like phenomenal sort of time management and problem solving game. I liked it a lot. If you've never played that, I think you should. It's just fun. You can turn your brain off, focus on the problem, and just enjoy living in a dystopian future where you're working off a debt that was actually bestowed upon you by a corporation at the moment that you become an adult. Kind of like real life. I had one of these yesterday, like a lot of tiny boxes. That was annoying. It takes ages. Takes ages to sort out. You know what other kind of job career thing you could do in this game? I can't remember the name of the ship, but there is a ship that's a tractor beam ship that you can use to tow ships. I forgot what it's called, but man, you could just be like a tow truck company. You get to set your fee. If they don't like it, they can deal with their insurance company. Be a big hard-nosed road service assistance guy. That'd be kind of fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. You could use it to steal ships, or you know, as it stands at the moment, you can salvage ships that are just kind of blown up but still intact. They don't belong to anybody at that point. The person in it's probably dead. You can just salvage it. Why would you not be able to tow it? Take it to the local scrap. Take it to a Tammany's and Sons scrapyard for breaking into parts. Sell them that hull, you know. Then they would use those parts to add to their stockpile so people can buy cheap used parts for their ship. That'd be pretty great. But there's me huffing that copium again, eh? I'm being very particular for the amount of cargo grid I have to play with here. I'm being very particular on how I lay this out. Surprised by myself. Come on. Ah, Jesus. Cock! Alright. I'll do it. Nice. Only have a few of these to go. Maybe just 2 even. And then it's the bigger boys. Then I get to... Pardon me. Then I get to collect all of the money from... I think it's 4 contracts I'm handing in here. All of them I think are more than 10 grand. I think one of them's like 15, 16 grand. So I'm going to be between 40 and 60 grand in this little haul here. Alright. Hey Yogi Bear, how are you doing? Welcome back. Are you having a good Wednesday? Or is it going really bad? Tell the class. Alright. Do 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 do. By the way, for those who have arrived like a little bit later on, next week, obviously after today, I'm not going to be streaming again until Sunday because my schedule at the moment means I'm off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm usually off on a Saturday anyway. Next week, though, I'll be streaming pretty much every day except Saturday, I think. Because I just want to play this and see what I can do with it as a streamer guy, you know, so... Hope you can make it for all that. Chilling today, about to try the new live patch. It's kind of the same as the old one. I've not had any problems. The only problem I had earlier was my internet my cut out. That's a me issue. That's not a CIG issue. Excellent day. I'll get those 2 in a second. I'm going to pick up some more stuff to take back to Everest. I'm at Tisa Spaceport, so Tisa Spaceport to Everest is what I'm looking for. Let's see what I've got here. Nope. 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 No, no, no. Not a popular route, is it? Really not a popular route. Ah, a new one's coming in now, goddamn. Of course I do, because I just got my rep. Actually, let's see what my rep is now. Law. This? Trainee and rookie. It's not changed much. What am I missing here? Is it still just rookie ones I'm getting? What do I need to do? Alright, let's have a look. Give it a small try yesterday and encountered a bug while switching ships in the hangar. That's a pretty good start, eh? Gonna give it another try. Cool, I've not had any problems yet. Like, the response, like the server tick rate has been twice as high as it was yesterday. I was about 4 FPS on the server frame rate yesterday. We hit 10 today, but it was sitting around about 8 on average. It makes a difference. Like the amount of time I would walk up to a door in my ship, I'd be standing there for a few seconds waiting for it to open yesterday and the day before. But today, no, nice, much quicker. As it should be, as machine should serve the human, you know. That's how it is. Come on, Tisa to Everest. You can't just have me going up with these 2 boxes. That would be such a waste. It really would. Oh my. There has to be something. Pyrogate. Ooh. 75, eh? Did I see all of those, though? No, I didn't. Oh no, it's reclamation and disposal order. Nah, I'm not going to go there. Still, that's a nice little packet of money there. For that job. Some more here. Now that's coming the other way. Oh, you go to all those mining stations to pick shit up. Iron and copper. 2 places all the way back up to Everest. I need something that starts at Tisa. They mentioned how large servers are going to be for 4.0. I think there was, I forget which one of them it was, but there was somebody in here earlier that said that they're aiming for 250 people to begin with. They've been testing with Evocati up to 2,000 apparently. And it's been quite successful between 500 and 1,000. But I think for the live launch, it's going to be 250. Which I'm okay with. Are you okay with that? Get a bit busier in here, eh? Plus you'll also have Pyro, and everybody will be in Pyro. Of course. I will get to Pyro when I get to Pyro. When I have a contract that takes me to Pyro, I will fucking do it. But until then, I'm not forcing it. Or maybe there's a lucrative trade opportunity, perhaps. Oh, no. I thought that was one there. No. I'm not gonna get one, am I? It's not looking hopeful. Not at all. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. 250 would feel nice. Yeah. It'll definitely kind of spruce up the place a little bit. Give it a bit more life, at least in Pyro. Which is a huge system apparently. I've never been in it obviously, but... Come on, Tisa Spaceport to Everest Harbour, please. You're killing me, game. I guess Tisa Spaceport don't supply much, they just take from other people. A few new ones here, somewhere. Yep. Please, I'm asking, I'm not even asking for much. It's just a Tisa Spaceport to Everest Harbour. That would be grand. Not gonna happen though, is it? Nah. Alright, let's just get the freight elevator back up, get these two things into the hold, and get ourselves back up to... What's that noise? God, this seems like a wasted trip. Oops, sorry. Took my eyes off it for a second, and it fell over. Fell down. Became the whim. Come on. At least I'll be able to get this contract finished. We'll be back up in the station, so I can always get a job that'll take me from that station to a different station. I'll be happy to hand this one in. It's a shame I couldn't have gotten that one done all at once, so that I wouldn't have to come back down here, but here we are. Well, I'll go in this way actually. Alright. I did close that, right? I did. No sound. Somebody mentioned that earlier in the Zeus. There was no sound when they were playing with it. The interior sounds for me are very quiet. Super quiet. I might have to play with the audio sliders for music and sound effects and stuff because they're all the same level as each other, but they're kind of, they sound out of balance. Like, I think the music's really quiet. Apart from when it's not. It could be that I have full dynamics in the mix enabled on my game. Could be that. Alright. We'll wait for the doors to fully part. Then I will depart. Alright, let's straighten us up a little bit here. Landing gear. Alright.
Landing gear raised. Collision alert. On.
Thank you.
Sunrise on Hurston, huh? Look at that. Oh, I think it's sunrise or sunset. That sky is a beautiful colour though. Alright, let's go. It is finally daylight here. Nice. Gonna go blitz into the clouds. It'd be really cool to see the cloud kind of wisp out of the way like it would in a plane. Heading up to the station. We'll be there in a few minutes. Give it a bit of boost so I can get up to the top speed quicker. I'm not gaining a lot of altitude because of the angle that the station is in relation to the horizon. So I'm going to be hitting the resistance for a little bit, I think. Not a great deal, but it does slow me down enough when I release the throttle. It only takes a little bit of throttle, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like a 10% on my throttle, if that, to actually maintain the speed here. Oh, look at the sun bouncing off of the ship there, eh? Ooh. I was quite excited from CitizenCon, by the way, to see that they were finally starting to do prototypes for that simulated speed of sound thing. The examples that they gave were explosions, where you would see the explosion and then you would hear the explosion, and obviously that's kind of calculated in real time, which is it's gonna be good. I like that. It does mean that you have the potential to have your head shot off by a sniper before you even hear the bullet coming, but that'll be fun. Just like in the real world. Alright, 100 clicks out and closing. We'll start slowing down. I think maybe at about 50 kilometers. I think I've been leaving it a bit long today. Spending a lot of time doing my approaches. $70 clicks out. Punch my microphone stand there, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, let's start to slow down. Alright, bring it down to about SCM speeds. No, about here, 300 or so is fine. We'll get there eventually, maybe a little bit faster. About 500 will do. Alright. Vela Vorti. I need to get my targeting controls sorted out. I wouldn't mind seeing what kind of ship that is. See what everybody's flying these days. Tell you something, I've seen quite a few players in the game today. I don't remember seeing many players yesterday. Or the day before, and definitely not before I stopped playing years ago. Well, they're just kind of doing their thing, which is kind of nice. Nice feeling. Everybody's just bustling around trying to make their way in the verse.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, where's that? There it is. Am I upside down again? Or is it a hangar that I approach from the top again? I have a docking collar on this thing, but I've never used it yet. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Come on. See if I can get in it before they close it again. I think I'm good here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can go down here. Come on. Back it up a little bit, maybe. Oh, I've got a little bit of room there. Sweet.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Try it. See how that works out for you. I dare you. You twit.
Landing complete.
I know.
Pleasant stay.
Alright. Let's unload these 2 crates. And in this mission. Alright. Brilliant. Okay. Fire these in anywhere. Doesn't matter where, they're all going to the same place. God, the new ship UI and updates they made are beautiful. They are quite good, yeah. I forget his name, I'm really sorry. He was in the stream earlier, begins with an H. He was going to go and do some Arena Commander stuff. Can't remember his name. That's annoying. But he was saying he wasn't a big fan of some of the UI changes, and some of them are a bit odd. Like, there's just some information that you kind of just need to have easily accessible. Like, for example, if you have a route set in your Moby-Glass map, there should be something on your UI, your HUD, that tells you how far away you are from that target. But no. What I have to do instead is press F2 and then see, oh, that's how far away I am from my target now. Nice. It's a bit dim. It's almost as if nobody who does any kind of longer travel times in this game thought about, oh wait, yeah, maybe they'll want to know that at a glance too. It's a bit odd. Yeah, I think that's everything. Nice. I'm pretty sure I just completed a contract, right? Yeah, I did. And I did get paid. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Very, very nice. Our hydration level's at 73%. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Actually. Alright. Close that. There we go. And then use the fleet manager to store it. Gonna store it right here. I do like this, by the way, the whole not just a random spawning of a ship thing. This is a nice way to do it. Real cool. I just wish that this was physicalized so I could slide along with it, you know? That'd be kinda cool. But yes, I do like the personal hangars a lot. They're pretty nice. Alright. Guys, I'm going to call it there. Sorry. Gonna call it there. I've had fun playing that today. I'm learning new stuff about it all the time. And hopefully some of it's sinking in. But thank you very much for watching the stream today. Whether you watched on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate the company and the banter. I will be back on Sunday. So you won't see me tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Sorry, no, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow or Friday, you won't see me. But it is a big game, yeah. Lots and lots of stuff still to discover there, Grim. But yeah, I'll be back soon. And as I said, it'll be Sunday at 5 p.m. Yeah, EU time. Sorry, 5 p.m. EU time. I'll be back with some more Star Citizen, doing some more hauling stuff. I want to see some more of the star system though. Maybe make it to one of the warp gates because I've never seen one of those. And yes, we will make the best of it then. It's going to be fun. I hope you can be here. And until then, take care. I will see you on Sunday. I hope you'll have stories to tell me about your weekend and stuff when I see you again. And stay safe. I don't have an outro at the moment because I've not made a new one for the slight change in focus for the moment. I'm going to be making that tomorrow and Friday. I've got a couple of ideas. That'll be nice. So I am going to randomly and very abruptly end the stream. Take care, guys. Thanks again for the company. See you soon.